Hello everybody and welcome to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. We're completely improvised, we don't know what the hell we're doing other than just how to play it. Today we're joined by Chris from Crit Squad. How are you today?
I am here and I don't intend to screw this up.
Excellent. That's all we can hope for. With us today are also my players, Turbo and Retro. How are you today?
Doing good.
And Deadeye, unfortunately, will not be with us yet again this evening because of HMHBV. 2.
Yep.
So, before we start, Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about Crit Squad, who you are on it, what you do?
Crit Squad is a Shadowrun actual play that, I'd heard a lot of other actual plays, and I thought, wouldn't this be cool if we did that, but then it came out sounding like a movie? That can't possibly take a whole bunch of time, could it? But no, so we play Shadowrun. We sort of, all of our characters started out with, Suicide Squad style. We wake up in a mysterious room and we are told that there are bombs in our brains, and if we don't do what they tell us, we will explode. And kind of go from there. The first episode ends with us finding out we are going to be pushed out of a plane whether we like it or not. And everything goes from there. And mysteriously, none of us have died so far. But that's that.
You guys have gone down a lot, though.
It's,
You're actually probably one of the most deadly ones I've heard.
Yeah, well, we have that's one. Austin, our GM, like, he pulls no punches. He's not going to kill anyone on purpose, but also he's like, I don't decide if this is going to be easy or not. That's up to you guys. If you figure it out, great. But yeah, no, we have one character who is, every time he gets karma, he buys back an edge point.
Oh, nice.
Because he has burned all of them.
Wow.
So that's Crit Squad. Super deadly. You know,
Good stuff.
kind of focus on the characters. We focus on the trying to make the story and the gameplay interesting, and that comes out mostly every other Thursday.
And you do the editing for the show too, right?
Yeah, that's what I do. And I'm the voice of Sasha Stone, who's the small angry dwarf that is not based on a Ben Folds song.
Are you
Awesome.
sure about that?
Nope.
So, let's go ahead and introduce Turbo and Retro. Turbo, tell us a little bit about your character and what has happened up till this point in your head.
In my head. Okay, so I am Turbo. I am Scrim, and I play Turbo, a Elf Street samurai, who is not a big fan of blood spirits and spirits in general. And she is demanding some answers right now from the mysterious Spinrad representative who's been attempting to court her so that she will sell out her skyscraper skateboarding ring to Spinrad in exchange for some admittedly unbelievably awesome cyber legs. So
They are pretty cool.
at the moment, what she wants to know is what the fuck is going on with this comm link, the Spinrad comm link that she found, and what does Cher have to do with it?
What does Cher have to do with that? That's the question on everyone's mind. Just so you know, Chris, Cher, this is a thing.
You mean like the Cher?
The
Yeah, the
Cher.
Cher.
The
is-
Cher.
Of course she would
Cher.
still be alive.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Cher the Undying.
Cher the Undying. And Retro, tell me about you and what's been going on in your head lately.
So many things. Hi, I'm Paige. I play Retro, who is a hacker, rigger, decker thing. I always get that mixed up, which is sad, because I
Same
feel like I should know that.
It doesn't matter.
It's the same thing. I guess right now she's probably trying to wash out all of the blood that has been on her entire outfit, because from what I remember, I was covered in blood, and blood was coming out of every single orifice that it was on my person.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good sentence. So,
Those blood mages.
yeah, that's what Retro's doing right now. She's
Alright.
probably tweeting, "Blood is the worst." I'm gonna tweet that right now just to make it canon.
Blood is the worst.
Blood is the worst.
And finally, the last cast member. There's two cast members I want to mention. One is me. I'm the GM. I'm Oscar. Hi. Second cast member is you, our audience, who will be participating nonstop in ruining our lives. So the way that we work is we're monitoring chat, and whenever we see a suggestion that we like, we can take it. And whenever we take a suggestion from you, think of like an improv show when you're like throwing out ideas. We get a plot point, and plot points help us in the game do all kinds of fun, crazy things to our advantage or disadvantage. So we love those. And the other thing that happens, the reason we want you to make more suggestions, and the reason why you want to make more suggestions, is because every time that we take a suggestion, we write you down, put you in a raffle, and at the very end, we give away $15 on DriveThruRPG, which is enough to buy yourself a copy of Shadowrun Anarchy if you don't have it, or buy yourself something else nice. Yeah?
Treat yourself.
So, a little bit of a recap, just to kind of tie in what's going on here. The team was hired to do a run against as technology, like some kind of weird triad smuggling drug thing going on in an as technology greenhouse / idol factory. And basically, they were hired to wreak as much havoc as possible and like ruin the entire greenhouse with Brondo the Thirst Mutilator, and they were successful. And their new, their current auditioning representative from Spinrad, Danilo Souza, has picked them up on a blimp and is being demanded answers of because Turbo has found evidence that Cher is involved. And for anyone that's been watching, Cher's been coming up. This is the second time she comes up. She's being shady. She showed up in a previous run where she was actually turns out to be a client for their fixer, Mr. Rump, for a job, unknowing to them that that's who they were working for. So what's going on? And turns out there's an idol of Cher on this blimp right now. So there's a lot of questions to be asked.
I'm telling ya.
Yeah. So, other things that you also found on that blood mage, that one blood mage that was going to tell you the truth just before he was like murdered in your front of your face. You found that business card. You found a Spinrad comlink. So Cher's business card, a Spinrad comlink, and a red stapler. The red stapler of doom, which we all remember. We might all remember. But basically, it was a thing that was coming up often in another As Technology run long time ago when they sabotaged Mr. Weathers and his wage slave life.
Weathers!
So,
I'm so sorry that I failed my hacking test, Mr. Weathers.
Yeah, he was gonna double cross us anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Weathers is a jerk.
yeah. So, Danilo Souza has promised to talk. What answers will he give? Let's find out. So, what do you want to know? And he talks in his, and Chris, just so you know, and for everybody, handsome, really handsome, actually. He's fit. He's got like that poster child kind of look. He's in his 30s. And yeah, I mean, he's a very attractive gentleman, and he's got a thick Portuguese accent. And says, so just so you know, I don't have the full information. I'm not all-knowing either, but I might be able to help clarify a few things for you.
Oh? Go
Good
on.
Well, first off, obviously, I don't really understand what this business card is. It's rather strange, given that and coincidental that we have a Cher idol here on this blimp, and here's a Cher business card. However, the Spinrad comlink says to me that, and I'm piecing this together myself now that you've shown this to me, I believe this might be a double agent, an As Technology individual that has been infiltrated in Spinrad for some time. So in that case, if you've taken him out, congratulations and thank you. You've done us a favor. Especially if he dabbled in blood magic.
Alright, well, how do I know you're being straight about this? Because you haven't been honest about everything.
Give me you can give me a judge intentions roll.
Alright. I don't think I've ever done that. What do I roll for that?
Charisma plus logic.
Oh. Okay.
He right now appears to be truthful.
All right. Okay.
You're
well,
getting the sense, and I'll give you a little extra. You're getting the sense that he's trying to build a relationship with you.
yeah.
You sense ulterior motives to that relationship, but then again, it's corporate. It's corporate shit. So, of course.
Now, for sure. Now, I just want to be clear on this as a player. At this point, it seems like it's this guy versus David Rump. Am I reading that correctly? Like, we can kind of change camps? Or is this something Turbo would know? Because I'm not really a fan of David Rump either.
Yeah. You're definitely getting a sense that they're not on the same team. You're free to ask.
Now, you told us that you had some information about Donald Rump, but David Rump, who is unrelated to any other. Anyway, now, what exactly? Now that we've completed this job for you and are clearly trustworthy, what can you tell me more about him?
Well, David Rump is. Now, nothing's been 100% confirmed, but the rumors are flying around. It's all but confirmed that he is doing business deals with Satyr Krupp, especially Lofweir. Lofweir being the dragon CEO of Satyr Krupp.
Aha.
Yes. Due to the corporate audit, there's a lot of jockeying for new rankings. Essentially, I don't know if you've heard anything about the corporate audit, but essentially, all the corporations are scrambling. Some want new AAA status, some want AA status. So there's a lot of business deals and a lot of making and breaking deals, and most notably, a lot of sabotage.
Aha. I see. All
It's
right.
made people
Well,
like you quite rich.
now I'm not in the habit of questioning my handlers, but in this case, you are offering me a little bit more of a personal deal, and so I like to know at least who I'm getting into business with.
Well, as I've said, I work for SpinX, which is a subsidiary of Spinrad Industries. But essentially, let me put it to you like this. If I wanted to, we could go ahead and start doing skyscraper skateboarding tournaments ourselves, and they would get way more publicity than yours ever would. We would basically chase you out of the water right now. So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm extending an olive branch. It's a way for us to pull you away from our competitor, Satyr Krupp. I don't know if you know, Spinrad and Satyr Krupp have had a very strange relationship for many years. Mr. Spinrad has actually had several assassination attempts on him, and he's barely escaped. And we know that Lofweir is behind it. Never confirmed, but there's been a rivalry for quite some time. It's actually Lofweir's fault that Spinrad dropped from a AA to an A Corp, and he's struggled to get that position back. So, in essence, by extending this offer to you and your team, we're weakening some of the assets that Mr. Rump has. We're not exactly a fan of him merging his assets with Satyr Krupp in any way.
And when do you need an answer? What's my time limit?
Well, that depends. How long do you think that you can stay alive? You're embroiled in quite a bit of corporate intrigue, and your decisions from now on of who you wish to be employed by, could affect your life expectancy.
My answer to your question is and has always been indefinitely.
I like your confidence.
Thank you.
I admire it.
It betrays more realism than confidence, I would say, but
You're absolutely exactly what Spinrad wants. You fit the company image to a T.
all right.
Rebellious and tenacious and extreme.
You'll have my answer soon.
I look forward to it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and drop you all off. So we'll go ahead and unless there's any final questions, fast forward. You say your goodbyes to Harley Akira. And now, let's talk. What are your guys' opinions right now? And actually, I want the audience to also contribute. And I'm sorry, Chris, to have you on the side here, but there's kind of like been a big plot thing that needs to be figured out. Where do you see yourselves going?
The question I've asked myself my entire life. The real question for me is, Turbo's getting something. What are Deadeye and what are Deadeye and I getting?
You have not been offered it.
I was gonna say, other than working for another person. And if so, if we're working for this other person, are we dropping off David Rump immediately? Are we gonna just be like, hey, we quit? Or are we gonna do it secretively? Because we have tons of blackmail that we could literally put on David Rump. We have information from Germany that we first got when I first joined, and then there's the sex tape that I found. So
Chris's face is everything.
Yep. Yeah. So and then there's more too. So it's but yeah. More importantly, not to sound selfish, but what am I getting out of this other than joining another corporation and possibly more money?
It's not a selfish
That's a fair point.
It's business.
That's a fair point.
Now, one thing that you could say is by having all of this blackmail material on Rump, you have more control over him should something untoward occur to you. Whereas this Danilo Souza person, you don't know much about him.
Maybe that's what we need to do, is get some info on D'Souza.
Now, he's with Spinrad, right? Am I getting that correct?
Yes.
The last time we were with Spinrad, they gassed a building full of people because some crazy chick stole a motorcycle. No offense, Turbo.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You're on the motorcycle when you say that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think they were in charge of the security of that hotel. And I'm not defending Spinrad, but
were they in charge of the hotel, or were they sponsoring the race? Because it was Spinrad security, right?
Yeah, the hotel is its own. The hotel was hosting the Spinrad event. So Spinrad had its security there, but it stands to reason that the hotel had gas vents.
Yeah. Yeah. Never staying in that hotel again. I'm okay with switching companies, but the thing is, I don't know anything about this guy, so I think that we should, or rather I should, since I'm the only hacker here, do my job and hack into something and try to figure out anything. The only problem is that he is such a big corporation, since it is such a big corporation, there we go. I doubt we're gonna find anything blackmailish, or rather, I don't think we're gonna find any dirt on this guy, other than rumors and potential newspaper so and so did this, so
I have a suggestion. Why don't we do our own run this time and try to find something? No fixer.
That's a good idea. I like that. Just doing one whole run of just information finding.
Basically, just find out what we can about D'Souza and Spinrad.
Does D'Souza have partners?
Well, that's his face. Yeah, does he show up with somebody? Any of this?
The only time that you've seen him has been with that ShareBot, and with Harley Akira. Hired him.
Right. Yeah.
Seems to have hired him a lot.
He was with
We have Harley as a
Carl Johnson.
Sorry. Yeah, he was.
That's right. He was seen with Carl Johnson.
We have Harley as a contact, correct?
Yes.
I think we should call up Harley and ask him a few questions of how he was in the past. Not very suspicious questions, but like, basically, you know, what is the company like? What has he done in the past? Blah, blah, blah. And like, try to work around getting answers out of him. Because if he's worked with Spinrad a lot, clearly, then I think we should get a little information out of him, and then we can move on from there.
So just to give you like a general idea of what he would tell you about them, Spinrad has... they've never betrayed him, so they've been a solid employer. They pay and wear. They love paying in designer wear. That's one of their things. They've been especially active lately due to the mega corporate revision. Word on the street right now is that, well, right now Johnny Spinrad himself is actually dating somebody. I have to get the name, but dating somebody in. I want to say like the CEO's. I want to say like the CEO's daughter of the CEO of Global Sandstorm's daughter is dating her. And this started happening after being in talks with NeoNet, Richard Villiers, who was the CEO of that, to like merge there, potentially merge maybe. So they're not really certain what's going on, but Spinrad seems to be making some big moves. It seems like they want a nice, big, happy spot on the AAAs. Just to really stick it into Loftware's face. But that is what he knows. If you were interested in doing, now I don't know if you tell him that you're interested in doing a dig, an information.
I don't think we would, just because he works
Yeah, he's
for them.
pretty loyal.
And he's been working for them for years, apparently. So I don't think we would mention like, oh, we're gonna, you know. So I couldn't think of a good word. I couldn't think of a good word.
Okay. So yeah, so no, they're great.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Bye.
Yeah. So helpful.
So, I'll spend a plot point. Retro, your screen starts pixelating, and you get a message, and that message reads, "There's more to this than meets the eye. GTaT."
Do I know anybody in my contacts that has something similar to that?
Nope.
What is this?
It's just it's abbreviated, or is it all like capital
It's like
G?
that. GT,
Oh.
lower capital A, T.
Can I try to hack that source and figure out where it's coming from?
Sure.
I got... Or did I just do all vehicle weapons? No, I did. Okay. Hacking. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get 3 rerolls. So 3. 2 successes.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
No, but I'm okay with failing it too.
You sure?
So.
Isn't this your big information gathering mission?
That's true. Yeah, you know what? I did upgrade my edge, so fuck it. I'll use it. Yeah. So that is 8 rerolls, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
There, 4
4.
successes.
Okay. I also got 4 successes, so you
Sweet.
match. It takes a while to get through the decryption, but eventually you pinpoint it. And audience, tell us where that is, because that is where Chris's character is going to be from.
Ooh! that's great. That's good.
Oh, how
That
many
is
accents
good.
do I know?
Oh boy.
Follow the white rabbit. Wow, we did fake. Not really fake. We actually did vocal warm-ups jokingly, and I can't even say white rabbit.
White rabbit, yellow leather? No.
No.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Ooh. Antarctica is, I mean, I could be from anywhere, really. You visit Antarctica.
Ah, man. I've actually been waiting.
Anybody's from Antarctica, I'm sorry.
South Jersey.
The only thing I know how to say is wink, 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 wink.
You know what?
South Jersey, so.
You know what? I'm gonna let you decide this one, Chris. Where do you want to be from? You got Neo Tokyo, Antarctica, South Jersey, Thailand.
Man, if I'm drawn from accents, I have a bunch of stuff I can't do, or the same one I do on Crit Squad. Cairo. I need one more idea. One more. This is the flip a coin, and then I'll know what I really want.
Florida.
Yes. I am from Florida.
All right.
How do Floridians talk? I'm curious.
I'll figure it out.
That depends.
I'll make a choice.
If you're
We'll see how I feel.
from, you can do either, again, just regular American. So like that would be North Florida, or you can go down to my area, Miami, and be more like ghetto Latin.
That is a line I dare not cross. I think strangely this counter to my intentions will probably stick with the Midwestern American. Lots of ashed vowels.
Cranky old white pepper Cuban or racist. You sure? I mean, you know what? You have like I mean, again, you don't have to go ghetto Latin, but like you could pull off regular Miami. You just have to go like bro. You just have to do that a lot and you'll be fine.
You just have to be a frat boy. That's about it.
I have an idea. Well, racist accent. Well, that's just the Deep South. I don't mean to be racist.
Hey, that's racist too.
Right.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and go into so yes, Retro, you pinpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to actually give me a. You're gonna give me a tracking test. Actually, no, that was your tracking test. Never mind.
I was gonna
You're
say,
good.
I don't even know what to do with that.
It's cool. So now, well, you know what? Yes, give me a tracking test that requires logic. If you don't have tracking, it should just be logic.
Oh, okay.
And we'll see like how specific you're able to narrow this down. But right now
3
you know
successes.
it's in Florida. Okay. Yeah, you get an address.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I will tell Turbo immediately. And what is Deadeye doing? Did he just ditch us, basically? Is
Yeah.
he like there?
Deadeye said he has things to do in Tier Changier.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Wish
he's
him
gonna
good
focus
luck.
on that section of the mystery while you focus on yours.
Okay.
All right.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
it's all related in some way. So
Okay. I wanted to be a jerk and be like, I'm not telling him. So so I'll tell Turbo, and we'll hop in my helicopter.
all right, and off to Florida you go. And now we're gonna go into character creation time.
Yay!
We need a
So-
jingle for character creation.
Yeah.
Creation.
Damn it.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
That's
That's
genius.
genius.
Just on repeat.
Wrong. I picked the wrong profession. I should have been a singer.
All right.
Character
You should have been
creation.
Sarah.
It's never too
Like
late.
Sarah.
Sure. We'll call her up.
All right. So I'm gonna start the character creation countdown clock, and we're gonna give you 15 minutes to finish wrapping up your character. Think you can do it?
I
need 20?
have to. I
You have
don't
to.
feel like I actually have a choice. Like if I don't do it right, I just die. In real life.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Yeah, sure. That's a new
In
rule.
real life.
I don't have a plot point to make that official, so we'll be
Well,
fine.
Are plot points like would that stand up in a court of law? Like, sorry, judge, I had a plot point.
It does today. It's
Yeah,
loyalty
go.
day.
You let me go.
Here that says that you had the knife. Plot point. I don't have a knife. like,
So
I'm sorry, sir. She doesn't have a
go
knife.
ahead and
Like,
go ahead and introduce your character as you have him right now,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and I'll start the clock after that.
Sure. So what I have right now is a hilariously min-maxed troll combat adept. And when I say combat, what I really mean is just punching, like only punching. I'm not confident I would be able to handle tools of any kind with any degree of success. So you know, we're talking 9 feet tall, not a small person, but
thank God.
but raised sheltered. So the only item I have listed for myself is a stuffed rabbit.
Oh.
I would love tap adept. I like that. So bear with me on this, but I would very much like a name for my stuffed rabbit from the audience.
Dude.
And we're not talking like stuffed rabbit. We're talking like stuffed rabbit.
Like
Like,
Is it
taxidermy.
white? Oh my God! Is it white?
No. Like
Okay, like a
teddy
plush.
bear,
Yeah.
except it's a rabbit. Yeah, no. Oh God, that would be horrifying. It's oh.
Yeah, is it white? Because somebody like up top said follow the right rabbit when I got that.
I
So that
mean,
would be fucking perfect.
it'll be white. I mean, it used to be white.
Yeah.
It's it's aged. It's
like
aged
gray.
with me
It's great.
since
Yeah.
childhood.
It's loved.
Should
It
put that in
has
a
like
washer.
that matted fur on it.
I like Clovis.
Clovis.
My stuffed rabbit is named Clovis.
Nice.
So that
Thank you.
was
Yeah.
relative D-Pod.
Thank you. Clovis.
It's beautiful.
I call him Clovey when I'm feeling emotional.
Aww.
Yeah, so beyond that, I'm wearing an armored vest, horn rimmed glasses, and like suspenders that hold my pants up. Like, imagine like a troll, but kind of like a nerdy.
Hipster.
No, I think a little bit like loved a little too much by his parents.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
that's kind of the posture I'm looking for. This troll doesn't stand tall.
Right.
Oh.
So I'm gonna hit the countdown clock. Tell me what
Do
it
it.
is that you need.
Okay, so I am still missing like 3 items. I need a negative quality, a skill, and a shadow amp.
Your negative quality should be like afraid of the dark.
And a name, right?
Oh yeah, no, I need a name. I need a name.
I think we
That's-
name is usually one of the things we do like at the very end.
Yeah.
Kind of like
At the end,
so you get a
the prize will be you get to name me.
yeah. So let's
that's
see.
adorable. Yeah, so I'm thinking
What are your skills right now?
my current skills are killing hands, so I do killy damage instead of ouchie damage with my fists. Improve reflexes and critical strike. So kind of steered everything into if I punch something, it might die. I also have close combat, athletics, and knowledge stuffed rabbits.
Okay. So your only skills are stuffed rabbits and close combat.
That's amazing.
And what?
Athletics.
And athletics. Okay.
Yes.
So
I really just want us to like go into a stuffed rabbit factory and him be like, "Oh, this is from Thailand and this is made from Japan." Like,
You guys have the 93?
yeah. Retro has a really old Beanie Baby that's a rabbit, and you just freak out. Like,
So there are some interesting amps, especially under like social other amps. So you could do Jack of all trades. You re-roll a failed die when you're rolling a skill you don't have. That's only 2 points. Or I know everybody. You gain charisma rating and contact. Well, no, that's not going to help you. Your charisma's like 1, right?
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah,
right.
always. Nobody wants to be a face. Let's see. You could do.
Except Deadeye.
Except that
Yeah. The other thing. Yeah.
Oh, one thing I was thinking is maybe pulling a point from critical strike and getting fear as a social amp, which is +2 to intimidation rolls, and if I punch someone, they have to succeed on. They have to have 2 hits on charisma plus willpower, or they have to run away.
Ooh,
Go for
that
it.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, we'll do fear. So I'll pull critical strike down 1, and then oh, that's sad. I'm gonna have to punch someone twice to kill him.
No.
Uh,
I got 2 fists, so you know.
Yeah.
bam,
Oh,
bam.
yeah, at least you
Good.
got those 2 fists.
All right, cool. So
Yeah,
there's.
but why
there's
do you
my
want him to
shadow
run
amp.
away? Why don't you just punch him and kill him? Call it a day.
Well, my thought was that would be narratively sound if you get punched and you feel like you almost died. Like it would take a special kind of person to be like, I'm gonna go at it again.
A cue for you. Follow the white rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I'll take that cue.
You need
What is that?
another.
Luventros.
Yes. You need another skill. Let's
I
see.
need a skill. What do you guys think
Gonna kinda, like, browse
a
the skill
stuffed
list.
rabbit aficionado would be good at?
I'm looking.
What did you
through
like?
the
That is
skills
such a
list.
strange question.
How about?
That negative quality is funny.
Always late. You're late to your for
I kind
us
of like
meeting you.
animal handling. Oh, sewing would be good though.
Ooh, yeah.
So
sounds
Because he
good.
can repair his stuffed rabbits.
Yeah. It
This
makes
is not going to do me any good whatsoever.
because if what is it, Clovis? Because if Clovis friggin' gets his legs
Clovis.
split open, you gotta
I
fix
can't
it.
let Clovis. I'm not going to amputate. I'm going to
No, you gotta fix him.
Fix that shit.
fix it. I
You
think I'm going
do-
to take animal handling.
All right.
That's yeah.
Is that a? What?
It's
what do
not
I...
actually a skill in the game.
Okay.
But
But could it?
it could be
Yeah.
because welcome to improv.
Say so.
I would link that to charisma.
So I think I'm good at handling animals,
You think you're
but it tends not to work out so well. That fits with
I-
a giant though. I just pet the dog
Yeah.
too hard.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of what's his name from Mice and Men.
That is Lenny.
Lenny.
I'm not
I'm
to
thinking
say
of
I
Lenny.
wasn't thinking of Lenny when I
Yeah.
built this character.
But you were.
Does your stuffed bunny have
Okay.
Cyberlim?
Oh, that would
Can
be
he have a cyber limb?
Of course, why not?
Yes, it has a cyber limb. I don't know what it does. It has a karate chop action.
Yes, like Buzz Lightyear.
nice.
Yes, he has a cyber limb. Would that cyber limb count as like an additional item?
No.
The bunny.
Is it like Metal Gear Solid where like it comes off and like rockets towards people and just like
Good.
punches them with like a little bunny leg? Do you get extra luck when it comes off like a bunny foot?
I like that.
Okay. So the trend for this last skill seems to be something I'm going to fail at whenever I try it.
Oh.
Because what, ventriloquy, puppetry, like those would all be performance and therefore charisma based, right?
Yeah.
I think we roll with that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I gotta go with animal handling.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Solid one.
Animal handling?
Let's see.
So I had 3 skill points left, Oz, if that answers any questions about animal handling for
If
you.
you want to drop all 3 of them in there, go for it.
I mean, why be versatile?
No need to.
That actually brings me up to being at least potentially okay at it. So if we run into any, cats, dogs, giraffes,
Bunnies.
bunnies, all right. So
Giraffes? Wait, what? True. I don't know where we're going except Florida. So, alligators. Alligators.
Okay, so
crocodiles.
we need what else is like absolutely necessary before
negative
we go?
quality,
Negative quality
is absolutely necessary. I've got items left that I could get.
While I browse some for you,
Okay.
ask the audience. Let's do like cues and dispositions.
Yeah,
weapons,
yeah,
maybe.
I like cues. So we've got follow the white rabbit. I'm feeling like this guy has simple tastes.
Ooh, fluffy. I can make you.
Ooh.
Okay. I like ooh fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no, we're doing that. Claustrophobia as a negative quality would not be bad.
Claustrophobia?
Do it.
Yeah,
Hop
do
Yeah.
it.
to it. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna take claustrophobia.
Yes. So that's gonna be
I
when in
am
the present.
tall, so
So that's gonna be whenever you are claustrophobic, -2 to all dice rolls. So whenever you're in an enclosed space or
Okay.
tight space.
all right.
I just imagine you like this like big toddler, and I just imagine you every single time and you see something, you're like, oh, pretty. Like.
That feels right. It's so fluffy. I feel like Bugs Bunny quotes are a little too on the nose for this guy. Like I feel like he might, if you got him a Bugs Bunny stuffed animal, he'd be like, no. What's wrong with you?
Do you want the carrot or the stick?
Do you want the carrot or the stick? Ooh, I
you
went
take
dark
Pop-
with that. Like he's quoting his parents.
Ooh. Did you
That's
take Hop to
horrible.
it?
Yeah, and I'm a bad person. How many cues should I end up with? Do you suppose?
At least like 5.
At least 5. All right, okay. I'm all of a sudden way more open to all of these. What's fine? You know what? What's up, Doc? Is the only one I'm okay with. As a Bugs Bunny quote.
Are you gonna take? Do you want the carrot or the stick?
Yeah.
And did you take Hop to it?
I don't think I'm familiar with the concept of hopping, given my size.
Okay. Fair enough.
Usually it's just shake the floor.
Stick. Oh, digging ourselves into a hole.
Right, we have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes.
We need dispositions, other cues. You need contacts.
I do have a couple of contacts written down.
Okay.
I'm
What'd you have?
open to edits to the contacts, but let's grab one last cue. Wait, pets or meat? That's the possibilities are horrifying.
Who are your
Pet the
contacts?
rabbit, George.
Just so that I.
My current contacts, I wrote Uncle George, who makes bombs, and Mom, who yells at the cops until they let me go.
Uncle George, eh?
Yes. So my only contacts are family members.
Ah.
Can I pet the rabbit, George? Gosh.
I just like that because we all yeah. I was just thinking it.
So,
Turbo's thinking it. Like,
Joe Sure Shot. I'm gonna take yours. I hope you're okay. I'm gonna edit. Just can I pet it?
yeah. That looks good.
So that's my 5th cue. Share. I'm not that cool.
Share
Claustrophobia. Yeah. So dispositions are the only thing left besides my name.
Isn't like depositions like something you have to do?
It's more
Or,
like
have to,
it's just personality traits or outlooks on life.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think that like if you want to have like all animal based things, you should have like if you see an animal in danger, immediately you have to like save it.
I like that. I also had written down that like I'm kind of meek, but
Yeah, I was thinking something.
but what did I write? Speaks softly, punches hard, hates punching because of the mess it usually makes. And then I have to save animals. Yeah, go out of my way to not harm. I like that as like a going one step further, like not hurting. Like I'll step around bugs if I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing Deadeye's not with us. I'm just imagining like him being like, "Suck it up," like.
Okay, guys, we gotta name this dude.
Will never
yeah.
put his rabbit in danger or leave it.
Oh, never.
Yes.
Isn't that's another negative quality, isn't it? There's one that's like
Oh yeah, like an emotional attachment.
yeah, it's emotional attachment.
It's true.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I could have 2 negative qualities.
Yeah.
Why don't I just do that? I don't need to just have one. I'm gonna add emotional
No.
attachment.
As a matter of fact, because you did that, go ahead and give yourself an extra edge.
Okay, I'm gonna
reward it.
super need that. Yeah, so that brings me up to 45 of that, right?
No.
45
I have emotional attachment, Clovis. I am not optimistic about Clovis's chances.
Clovis.
Okay, and that what's that? I have to succeed on charisma plus willpower, or
I believe
will plus
so.
logic.
Hold on.
All right.
You have to spend a plot point to avoid prioritizing.
Okay.
Clovis.
Okay. Real quick, while we collect suggestions for my name, how many plot points do I start with?
You start with 1, but then you collect from the audience. So
Okay.
right now, say that you're
You
at the
have-
max of 5.
Yeah, you're at the max.
Oh, okay.
So we need
Good job.
names. We have 1 minute left. Names, and
Yep.
I see another interesting disposition. Dangerously naive.
Dangerously naive. Ooh, that is good. Yeah, I'll take that. That would go with the whole like loved too much by his parents thing.
Mm-hmm.
Good
I feel
job.
like retro,
Mr.
and you are gonna have some bonding.
Is it wrong that I make every single character dangerously naive at one point? Like,
I mean, I do the same thing because it covers me not remembering the rules.
exactly. Thank you. I'm glad somebody understands it.
That is a really smart idea.
Oh yeah, security cameras. Huh.
Well,
Little Jim, Bob.
7 seconds.
I mean, oh,
5.
Danny voice cute. Danny, you could just have
2.
Danny.
Thumper.
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 Right at the very end. Nicely done, Nick.
Oh, jeez.
Thumper. Oh. Well,
Ah.
well done.
That was a good one.
I love all the
Droogie
rabbits
Bear is what my
jokes.
mom calls me.
Oh.
Who?
Excellent. So,
I'm sorry, it's just like you were so evil for like 1 second. I was like,
what?
Excellent.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Do his
So,
It's my Oz.
That's your Oz
Yeah.
impression?
all right. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about what your home life is like?
Thumper. Thumper, okay, so when the whole turning into a troll thing happened, his parents were just like, yeah, that makes sense. But then that also resulted, so it was sort of the opposite. It wasn't like the cast out, get away, you horrible beast. It was instead the, oh, honey, no, you're never leaving the house again.
It's horrible.
And that's why dangerously naive. That's why emotional attachment to Clovis, claustrophobic, all of these things from being sheltered from having experiences. I should point out I did not mention the positive qualities I have are toughness and high pain tolerance. I'll just let that sink in. And I think at an older age, Thumper basically got sick of having his mom tell him what to do, and he punched a hole through the wall and tried to go get a job for himself. I don't know what that job is. I feel like that will reveal itself shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But the home life was that, I think, for Thumper. It was a lot of sheltering until he just couldn't take it anymore, and now we have a emotionally questionably emotionally sound troll running around town with a stuffed rat named Clovis, who
Alright.
has a side.
That is a newspaper headline I would totally read. Like, and that would be one where I do a double take and be like, "What?" Like, and then,
Yeah.
Good clickbait.
Imagine,
Yeah.
really big, but like hunched over, the stuffed animal, like always in the crook of his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I kind of love him.
I do. I already do.
Oh yeah.
So, Retro and Turbo arrived to Florida. How do you want to go to this address, which happens to be Thumper's home?
Well, I think just not really knowing. Probably like when we get there, we kind of realize that it's an address to a house. Probably, I'm guessing in like suburbias. Kind of like I imagine it like in suburbia. I will park my helicopter somewhere not in the open. I don't have any contacts in Florida, so I can't leave it at their place, but
Actually, wait, are we in Miami?
yes.
I believe so.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we in Miami? Because you happen
Sure.
to know a couple of random people from the University of Miami.
Yeah.
Remember you
Oh my
rented those
God,
like
we
big
do!
slingshot?
That was so long ago.
It's still attached to my helicopter. I totally forgot about that.
Awesome, we do. All right, well, let's get them to hide the helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of them has like, oh yeah, my dad's like an airplane pilot, so he does it as a hobby, and he's got a hangar that he doesn't even use. So yeah, totally, you can crash it there if you want.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like so great.
Oh man, thanks, babe. Why don't we hang out later tonight? We're gonna have a party.
Yeah, totally. I'll totally text you.
All right. See ya.
Really, thank you though. I imagine like that the hangar is not empty at all. There's like planes in there, and Retro's just in heaven, and she's just like, "Oh, I want it!" Like it's so shiny, and hers is literally like built from scrap metal. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay, baby.
He's an enthusiast. He barely even takes these things around. He usually just flies those two over there.
What are they?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Like a helicopter, and like one of those like Wright's brothers.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
planes.
I got you.
Turbo nudges Retro and says, "Oh, maybe we can get you an upgrade later."
She gets really excited and she tries hiding it. It's just this awkward face of like.
So we got an address? Did we get like a handle or anything? Like no kind of name?
Well, you know what? I'll say as part of the tracking that you've done so far. What would you say a last name would be, or audience? What would a last name? What would this house be under? Because that's the thing. Is your family even like legit owners of this place? Are they renting?
Oh.
Ooh, I mean, with a
Squatting?
kid like me,
Squatting.
how often do you suppose you'd have to pay rent?
Fair point.
True.
I kind of imagined it where like
Humper
It's- it-
Van Schoden.
I like Van Schoden. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
I like it so much.
I kind of imagine that the house is kind of like, you know, we all had a friend in like middle school, high school, whatever, where you went to their house and their house was so much better because their parents were like doctors and lawyers and shit, and you were like, yeah, I wish I could live in this house because it's like super nice and super modern. That's kind of how I imagine it
Yeah.
for some reason, just like with a giant troll kid.
I'm gonna name your mom Eunice.
Yes. I accept.
So it's under the name Eunice. Would it? Wait, is this the renter or is this you, Van Schoden? Would you say, Thumper Van Schoden?
You know, let's say that that my parents legit own the house.
Okay, there you go. So Eunice Van Schoden.
Wow.
That's
She
beautiful.
sounds horrible.
She
She
does.
really does.
You know, it is worth suggesting perhaps that Uncle George is actually Uncle George.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Uncle George.
That's right. It
But I'm
is.
not sure that Thumper would know the difference.
Aww. Uncle Father George.
I'm sorry, Uncle Daddy.
So, all right. So you arrive on this suburban, still a little run down, like not the best suburban area, right? But like better than most places.
Better than the ghetto.
Better than
Suburbish.
Redmond. Yeah. And how do you want to approach?
Uh, Girl Scout cookies. Like, I don't know.
Girl Scout cookies. You could pull it off, actually.
Yeah, I was a Girl Scout in real life, legit.
So, okay, we wanna, we don't know anything about anything. We have no idea who's in there, and we have
we
no
all-
idea how to get in.
Yeah, we only know that we're in a suburban neighborhood, so I'm pretty sure our characters would put two and two together that this is either a person, not with a company or anything like that, or
I
trap.
Okay, Joe, that is the best idea. Poses animal control, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend a plot point to find a badger and release it into the house, and then I'll take that suggestion and take my plot point right back
Oh my
and
God,
poses animal control.
that's amazing. I like how you just find a badger out of nowhere. Are badgers
yeah,
even,
badger.
like native to Florida?
No, we wouldn't have badgers.
But she spent a plot point.
Yeah, right. So it must
They
be.
just fell out of a truck.
Yeah, zoo truck, whatever. Yeah, I mean the only other thing would be like most commonly would be a gator.
Yeah.
We call animal control on gators all the time here.
I like it.
Like they're like, I don't know how you get that into a house.
I mean, just like you get
There's
a badger.
ways.
I mean, they're gonna squirm and bite.
Point, though.
Yeah,
You do
all
the
right, fine.
badger
It's a
thing.
badger.
One,
Okay,
I
badger.
think, not native, I think the family would be like, what do we do? So
Exactly. Okay, so do I need to roll to do anything with this badger, or do I just grab it?
Yes, you're gonna give me an animal handling test, and that's a skill now. So charisma, please.
Can I assist with this?
And you know what? I'll let you do. I'll let you do agility, maybe, just to cat. Wait, you said you found it, or you trying to catch it?
I found it like in the neighborhood.
Okay, so
I want to get it into the house now.
Yeah, let's do charisma plus agility.
Can I assist with that?
Sure.
Charisma plus agility.
Meanwhile, Thumper, what are you doing in your home?
Well, I'm hoping that I may spend a plot point in order to immediately catch this badger when it's released. And whatever else happens, I will be found holding it very tightly and petting it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a charisma plus agility plus animal handle.
Okay.
A lot of pluses.
So that's 1 plus 5. 7, 8, 9.
Beautiful.
Oh,
remember all those test rolls you did in the beginning?
Uh-huh.
That were all good. Yep.
So what if this is legal, I were to spend another plot point to roll a glitch die?
You can do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing.
Good job.
All right, so you land like flat on your face in front of Turbo and Retro, and Turbo's holding the badger. Or sorry, not Turbo. Retro is holding. Retro, Turbo, Turbo is holding the badger.
I assisted her.
Yes.
I probably
So we got it.
like
Cornered
gravity.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got in the house, and
Oh, I thought this was outside.
he's like,
I thought you
Are
were
we-
like trying to
we're
catch the
outside? Oh,
badger
okay.
to put it in the house. Does that make sense? It's like you're out. You're probably
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in his yard.
I see. Okay. Got it. And who's holding the badger?
You are.
You.
Me. Okay. Turbo's gonna look at him and look at Retro and be like, this can't be the guy.
I'm gonna look up. I look like I might cry. I stand up and dust myself off Clovis right here.
Did you like fall to catch the badger? Am I getting that correctly? Because that's kind of how I imagined it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are you okay?
Yeah.
This is definitely not the guy.
I sub-vocal to Turbo. Do I let him hold the badger, or do I say that we're from animal control? Because clearly, this person, this troll, yeah, right? Is that right?
Yes, he's a troll.
Okay. Clearly, this troll. Well.
Yeah, if we give him this badger, the badger's gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. Oh, you mean him or the badger? Or he's gonna kill the badger?
God, I don't know. He's so huge. This can't be the guy.
Retro's gonna we're with animal control, and we're catching this badger because it was in the neighborhood chewing on wires and cords.
I get really excited and I ask, "Can I pet it?"
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, badgers aren't like super friendly, are they?
No, probably not in captivity either.
It's like scratching, like ripping up her jacket.
Abrupt captivity.
Yep.
Sure. Turbo like kind of goes forward, like trying to hold the badger back. And,
Right.
like,
You can give me another animal handling test.
Okay.
Is that agility and
No,
charisma
this
again?
time's just charisma plus
Can I
boy.
assist
animal
that?
handling.
Even with my assist?
Hey, you'll get 2 bonus dice.
Okay.
Oh, I meant for Thumper to do it. Sorry.
Oh, he's at. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because he's gonna pet the.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha. Sorry.
He is going to pet the beaver.
Yeah. Hey. Two.
Okay.
But you
Plus 2.
said 2 bonus. Okay. I'll just roll 2 more, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean it snaps at you a little bit, but eventually it seems to be like you're able to finally like give it a little bit here, and it just before it's like yeah, you touch it in just the wrong spot. It's like ah.
Mm.
but it keeps looking at you curiously
Mm.
and it's like scratching at trying to get away from Turbo.
Okay.
Great.
I'm just gonna ask, what are you gonna do with him, bro?
Bro. What are you gonna do with him? And she
We're gonna-
Retro kind of looks at Turbo.
We're gonna release him into the wild.
Oh. Okay.
Some animal control you are.
Yeah, Retro kind of soft vocals. She goes, "Do you know what animal control does?" Like,
I just don't want
do
this
not-
guy to get mad at us. He looks like he could crush us into the floor.
that's true. That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the hedge and be like, go into the wild. And let the badger go.
In a native area, this is a horrible idea. Like,
It was already there, so.
Yeah.
So you're in front of the Van Schoten house.
Mhm.
The Thumper's just gonna be like, well, okay, can I go back now, bro? Am I in trouble?
look, someone sent us here. That's why we're here.
Who sent you here?
Someone from this location. Perhaps the owner of this house?
I think that might have been Uncle George.
Uncle George?
Sometimes he makes me do stuff.
Like what kind of stuff?
Kind of stuff.
I don't know. I kind of do like the little kid thing where like I look down and I'm like kicking dirt back and forth.
What did he make you do this time?
Well, I usually just, like help people, bro? Like, do you need help with something? I like idly scratch Clovis's head.
We do, but I wonder. I sub vocal to Retro. This cannot be the guy who sent us this message.
There's a lot of amazing people out there. Maybe he did somehow. With did he type it or did he? How did he do that with his hands?
Does your Uncle George use computers a lot? Does he jack in a lot?
Plot point, yes.
Maybe we should talk to him.
Oh, okay. He's upstairs. And I just turn around and walk into the house.
Okay, we'll follow. I'll like, yeah, I like look at Turbo and be like, okay.
Describe the inside of your home.
you know when you go to someone's house that has like kids that also have kids over all the time, and it might be like a pretty nice place, but it's a little bit broken everywhere on account of all of the children. It's like that, but the damage is structural and not cosmetic. As evidenced by like Thumper is stepping on the parts of the stairs that are not cracked today.
Today. The living room has a new walk-in doorway. Like
there's a lot of bay windows and sliding doors all over the place.
Okay.
So you're leading them upstairs to Uncle George's room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you reach Uncle George's room, you how do you proceed?
Oh,
Knock or open or?
I think Thumper's thing is to just kind of stand there until he gets noticed. And maybe Uncle George isn't the most attentive of parents.
Yeah, right now there's like German technopunk blasting through the door of the room.
Huh.
No punk.
And so Thumper then just like opens the door and goes in and says, Uncle George.
Plot point. The window is open, the curtains are fluttering, and everybody would see like just this figure like dashing into the distance. Inside of the room is lots of like neo-anarchist, like super punk metal stuff, explosive parts, like you see like all the materials that you need to make bombs are like half assembled or whatever. Guns, all kinds of things are like on the walls and in this room, and I'll say that Turbo and Retro, you will both notice splattered in like big red paint on the wall in like anarchist, like fuck yeah font is GTaT.
Hey!
And you also see like a computer and everything, like, or actually no, you see where a computer would have been, but like it's like dashed with. He's got
Turbo
like
is run.
Yeah.
Turbo's gonna run after him.
Yeah.
All right. Can you give me an athletics test?
All right.
And Thumper, what did you want to do?
Athletics.
I just looked down at Retro like, are you gonna tell me what to do? Someone has to tell me what to do.
Okay. Stay here.
Okay. And like Clovis.
Everything will be fine. And then she'll
Can
turn.
I help you?
She kind of like eyes him up and down and goes, "Yes, yes, you can."
So Turbo lands somewhat gracefully onto the ground outside. Is that what you wanted to do?
I get 2 movements per narration.
Mm-hmm.
Does that factor in at all here?
Yes, you are running after this guy, but he is also just as fast as you.
God damn it. How far away is he?
It's gonna take you another round or so to maybe be able to catch up to him, but think like you still like you see him, you haven't lost him, but you're.
I'm gonna shoot my grapple gun at him.
Great.
I sub-vocal to Retro and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And a Suburbia, she's shooting it. Okay.
Retro, you and your saving people.
I'm just saying people will notice and cops will be here. Like,
He's like on the hook.
yeah,
Well, I don't know if he's on the hook. I don't know if I succeeded, but
Oh, can you give me a let's do it. Let's call it a firearms.
okay. Firearms is agility as well, right?
Yes.
5.
5? Yeah. The hook, like it lands and it just like trips him and it unhooks though, like just at the last second, but like you've tripped him enough to be able to like catch up to him.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll tackle him.
All right, so you tackle him. Thumper, you see this in the distance. This random person tackling your Uncle George.
That actually affects me emotionally in no way whatsoever, except confusion. But also, like, I'm kind of looking around Uncle George's room, and I back out into like the balcony hallway, and I retro is my new mommy right now is basically how Thumper is acting. He just can we go?
Go where? Where do you want to go?
Well, if Uncle George is going,
Yes. Oh,
I
you
have
mean outside?
to go.
You mean outside? Or
What did you think I meant?
let's just go outside. I thought you meant like I have to go, and I was like, just go to the bathroom, like. But yeah, so
Thumper's doing the
the wee walk.
yeah.
Do you actually have to go to the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
No, Thumper's fine in that department.
Good.
He wants to know if it would be okay to go help.
Yes. Go on.
Well, okay.
I'll be there in a second.
Okay. I guess Thumper will just take right off running after whatever is happening.
Awesome.
All right. Turbo, what do you do?
So Turbo has a pretty key figure in her past named Uncle George. Does she recognize this man at all?
Yes.
Is it him?
Yes.
Dude.
I smack him on the face.
Ooh.
And I say, "Fuck you! What the fuck are you doing here?"
Can you describe Uncle George to me?
Uncle George.
Actually,
is...
both of you can describe Uncle George since you've had your experiences with him.
Turbo, why don't you go first?
I'll start. He has red hair.
Okay.
I think that is long, greasy red hair in a ponytail.
Ooh. With like a beaky nose.
Yep.
Is he an elf?
I'm thinking he's one of those cut off cargo pants kind of guys.
He's got a. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just to say, and like wears nothing but black wife beaters to show off his single small tattoo that is.
And Chad, feel free to chime in if you have a great idea here.
Oh yes.
He has like a big ass scar, like right from chin to temple.
And can you both elaborate a little bit on your life with Uncle George?
I think Thumper was uncle when George became my uncle, he started, in that like, hey buddy, you wanna go out with me? You wanna go out and do stuff? And I think George probably like co-opted Thumper on, maybe they weren't like like runs, maybe they were more aspirational than that. But I think this was a little bit of like, you want to come help me? All you have to do is come stand next to me.
Oh. It's one of those.
So, Turbo's experience with Uncle George, he kind of, in a similar way, not adopted her, but she was a street kid and he co-opted her as a shadow runner, and she showed some talent, so he tended to give her more and more difficult jobs all the time, and he became, as much as Turbo trusts anybody, as a trusted figure, and he, after a couple years of training her how to be a shadow runner, he ghosted, and she hasn't seen him in about 5 years or so. It's been a really long time. And so she has an attachment to him for sure, but kind of pissed that he just left, but she feels like she owes him a lot. There's some loyalty for sure.
Okay. So yeah, so when you flip him over and you see that it's your Uncle George, what do? As Thumper
Slap
slowly
him
approaches.
in the face, and I say, "Fuck you! What are you doing here?"
Uncle George is he's gonna be like, Turbo? What the hell are you doing here?
Turbo, it's a really long story.
While you're collecting your thoughts, Retro, what are you doing in the? I assume you stayed behind in the room, right?
Yeah, I'm in the room still. Is there anything in the room that I could potentially? Does anything look useful?
Well, I mentioned explosives and guns.
I feel, Retro.
Various computer parts too. So like you could grab like a bunch of computer parts. You're not making money on this job, so you could sell some of this stuff for karma. At the end of this.
I just, she's not the type of person that I would do that. Is the gun that I was talking to you about there?
No. He wouldn't have that. He would not have a Gauss rifle. No.
Like hanging out.
Damn it!
Yeah.
All right.
He might have like a model Gauss rifle that like psychs you out for a second, but then it's like, oh.
Yeah. I don't think I'm actually good with guns, am I? What is that? When you're actually
I'm good with
attacking?
guns.
It's
You're
attacking
good
with
with guns?
firearms, but your drones are great at firing with guns. So you could potentially like attach new kinds of guns to your drones. Or to new drones.
Are there new drones in this room?
No. I don't think he's a well, I don't know. What do you think, Thumper? And Turbo? Is he a drone guy?
Oh, he's definitely like, I don't know if they'd be any good, but he's the kind of like finds projects so that he doesn't have to interact with the woman and the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So there's
He's
probably
a
just like
bruiser,
all
too.
manner of trinkets in there.
Yeah. She might find like a
He's a
fly
bruiser
spy
and
or
a
something.
controller. Good.
I didn't actually pick up a fly spy, but I would love to get one. But I'm not the type of person who would actually take that from some guy's house. So I'm gonna make my way downstairs, avoiding all the cracks on the steps, and probably some broken floorboards, and walk out the front door and try to chase down everybody else.
Mm-hmm. And Thumper, now that you're approaching this scene, what's going on?
Was I close enough to see Turbo smack him?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna have to go try and knock her off of him.
Alright.
Go for it. Close combat.
Yeah, so close combat. This will be stun damage, which is 11 total.
Wow.
No.
Remember all those rolls in the beginning that you made that were really good?
I
Do I
cursed
have an
you.
imposing?
Welcome to On the Show, where nobody rolls well. Don't worry about it. Give me a dodge test, Turbo. As a formality.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry. I closed
Who
the-
knows? You might get a 0.
Okay, thanks. That'd be great.
Sorry. The last time I said that it was with
Uncle George trained me well.
Yeah. Yeah, you dodge out of the way. The
And
lumbering
I'll
beast.
roll off of George too, and I'll say to him, I'm kind of ignoring Thumper. I'll be like, "What are you doing here?"
Wait, you're talking to Uncle George?
Uncle George, yeah, because he just asked me what I was doing there.
Yeah. I've been working on the cause. Look, you and I know that I left very suddenly, and we're probably gonna need to, talk and sort a couple of things out. I mean, let's just all have a beer, and let's talk.
Turbo's pretty angry, but she says, "Fine."
Thumper. Uncle George, you know the animal control lady?
Plot point.
Okay.
That's great. That was amazing.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that was a great quote to take a 5-minute break on.
Yeah.
So when we return, we'll find out more. When we return. And we're going to do a little something different today for our break. We're going to be listening to the Astral Chunks their latest single, Ghost Shark, which is available on Bandcamp for 1 new yen. So if you love it, support. And it's actually
really
it's actually by the players that did the Astral Chunks. So
yeah, Jeff and Lindsay, who were the Astral Chunks in episode 3, wrote this, and we all produced it together for you fine folks.
It's awesome.
So sit back and enjoy the tunes, and we'll be back in 5.
Moving through the water, but you do not make a sound. A ghost inside the ocean, and you always seem to come around. Are you on the astral plane? 'Cause baby, you are. Moving through the water, but you do not make a sound. A ghost inside the ocean, and you always seem to come around. Are you on the astral plane? 'Cause baby, you are out of sight. If you want me, then you're gonna have to put up a hell of a fight. If you come for me, then I'll come for you. Like a ghost, like a shark, and you're coming for my heart. You want to take a bite.
Hello and welcome back to Join the Anarchy, our interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. It's time for some family drama as Turbo faces her past and Thumper faces his future. So let's, or something like that. Yes! Yeah. So what's happened so far? Turbo and Retro, confused as hell about what the hell is, what is going on around here, get an interceptive message that's with the letters GTaT and whatever the message was. Something about things not appearing as they seem. There's more to this story. And they're able to track it to Thumper's home in Florida, in Miami, Florida. And now that they've realized that Turbo and Thumper have both grown up with Uncle George, there's some talking to be had over a nice cold beer. So where does Uncle George typically drink his beers around the house?
I think there's probably a nearby but not too nearby kind of a hole in the wall pub. I feel like we should probably ask chat what that pub is called, though.
Mm-hmm.
So where does Uncle George do his daddy drinking?
The den.
That's a classy name for a tavern.
That's actually the name of the liquor store on the campus of the college I went to.
The Den?
The Den.
Was the Den, yep.
Yeah, I think we have something around here, too, that's called it.
Well,
The Roaring Hippocampus. Which I almost read out loud as hippopotamus.
Yeah. Is that what we want?
13th
The pub?
step.
I like the 13th step.
Oh, these are good ones.
yeah.
Yeah, we feel like 13th step if there are no objections.
Go for it.
All right, 13th step, name of the bar.
All right, give yourself a plot point for taking it.
Uncle George.
And thank you, Nick Morgan.
Nick Morgan on point. I don't think we can use that one, Mr. Jackson. For legal reasons.
So, you guys meet up at the 13th step. It's a. You said it was like a hole in the wall kind of pub.
Yeah.
And it has a Hitchcock theme that is very, very crap. Like you have the Alfred Hitchcock Presents outline on top of the bar.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the theme. That's all you get.
That's it.
The rest is
Yeah.
just regular bar, porch chairs, etc.
Are the drinks at least named after, like,
Yeah.
movies?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Whoever got it was really clever, but they don't have a lot of money. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got as far as the painting their nephew did, and that's about it.
Speaking of
Yeah.
myths.
Yeah. So you can get stuff like The Birds and Vertigo. You know, cocktails.
Tell me if this is plot point material, but I feel like the barkeep sees me walk in and immediately makes a milkshake.
He's so cute.
Yep. Yes, it is. And actually, Blue Vint Rose makes a good point. I mean, birds are pretty cheap to kind of have. So, yeah, there's some birds.
Put a bird on it.
There's some birds. Yeah, actually, every table has a little stuffed bird as decor.
That's so cute.
It looks creepy.
Oh.
No.
But,
yeah. I totally. You make a good point. You guys are related? Maybe. Are you?
In spirit, I suppose.
I'm gonna say Thumper is not. Well. Could
Well,
be.
the thing is, I don't know if Turbo, if that's your real uncle or if that's just a mentor.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
He's the mentor, and there was like lots of kids that he sort of adopted that called him Uncle George.
Related in that we have kind of a weird, not entirely healthy relationship with this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it wrong that I just kind of picture this guy like in an alley with a trench coat, and he's like, "Hey kids, let's go on an adventure."
I mean,
Like
a little bit like that, except like 14, 15-year-old Turbo was like, "Fuck yeah, this guy's so cool. Look at his scar."
mm-hmm.
he has a tattoo, man.
he's a tattoo.
yeah, he has a tattoo.
Yeah.
Thumper.
Mhm.
Thumper would have immediately taken that shake to like the table, like no hesitation, picking the table to sit at.
Yeah, the bartender gives, who's dressed in Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Oh.
Yeah, he just nods over at Uncle George and gives him, they're courteous to each other. They obviously know like what the usuals are here. And pops open her beer for Uncle George and says, "And what are you ladies having?" There's like a
Vodka.
vodka,
A pina colada.
pina colada.
I just want to have that, like, we have a milkshake, a beer, straight up vodka, and then just like
A pina colada.
Umbrella.
and an umbrella.
Do you want that vodka on the rocks or straight?
Straight. And make it 2. She nudges Uncle George. He's buying.
All right. So you get your drinks and you head over to a table. Uncle George sits in the Alfred Hitchcock Presents chair. the one upholstered armchair by a fake fireplace, and the armchair is like all like there's just stuffing coming out of it and everything. And says, so no, you two are not related. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Don't
No,
freak out.
not in any way.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be.
Proximity.
Yeah. So I've back in the day, Turbo, when I was training you, I was in Shadowrunner mode. Those were different days from now, where something eventually hit. I had a bad job, and I realized I'm sick of working for corporations. I'm sick of doing all of this dirty work of being a pawn when we could be doing something which, admittedly impossible, but worth a try. We could be doing something different, and that's when I joined the neo-anarchist movement.
New anarchist movement.
Yeah. We believe that power should not be within the hands of a select few. Everyone should have the liberty to decide what they want and to make their own way in the world. The corporations have had enough control on us where it's oppressive. It's actually so oppressive that we just take it for granted as though that's the only way that it is. But it didn't used to be like that. And society worked out perfectly fine. How have we let all of this come to this? I had a change of heart, and I had to leave Seattle, and I had to leave you behind, and I knew that you would do fine. But the moment that I realized that was when I screwed the job. I screwed the job because that realization came to mind, and I did something. I had to be on the run, and I ended up showing up here in Miami, and I've been hiding ever since. Uncle George's mom, Thumper's mom, is old friend of mine, and just that. It's off the books. Nobody knew about her, so I ended up just staying with her for past 5 years, raising this fine gentleman here. Drink.
Thumper says, Uncle George and Mom are friends. And then goes back to his milkshake.
Turbo raises an eyebrow and says, What have you done to this poor boy?
I haven't done anything that I didn't do to you. Training is rigorous. This kid, I know he doesn't seem like much, and albeit when two of my pupils go against each other, I don't expect them to be able to land hits, but he's a tough guy. If you've ever seen him punch something, he'll knock the skull right out of your head.
So, what was that? What was that? What was that message about?
Well,
Yeah, how did you even hack into my personal rig? That easy, I might add.
well, let's just say we have a lot of friends. Our people, and we've been monitoring certain things that have been going on as technology lately, and you seem to have been at the center of quite a few of those. And yes, Blue Vent Rose, the milkshake is called the Psycho because of the chocolate syrup.
It's brilliant.
That is fucking brilliant.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like drizzled all on the inside before he puts the chocolate chip in,
like
so
on
you
the
can
cup.
see it.
Yep. Why aren't we making a bar right now, guys? Why aren't we?
We should start a bar.
You know, when you do
should.
the thing with the straw, it kind of goes.
Oh,
Oh my god,
glorious.
that's great.
that's glorious. That's actually really clever. Give yourself a plot point.
Yeah.
So that's really where I've been all this time, and our cell leader has already met you, and
Who?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss yet, but
Oh, fuck off.
I'm not. Look, I need to get permission. I need to go through the channels. I'm not.
Yeah, you sound like you're still part of a corp.
Look, it's not the same. Okay, it's just like when you're shadow running. You got to make sure that you don't do things that aren't okay with the rest of the group. It's not the same. It's not the same whatsoever.
Shares the leader.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Well, what do you know about our current situation? You're being vague. You're being so vague.
Well, what I know, for example, the previous job that you were on, the reason that Spinrad had targeted As Technology's greenhouse was because As Technology was willingly allowing the Triads to smuggle drugs from their compound, and the reason that they were doing it was so that the street value of drugs became more tempting than the pricey designer stims that Spinrad is peddling. And basically, it's just a money scheme. It was to make sure that Spinrad wasn't getting the assets that they were once able to get in the German market. Because again, all of these fucking corporations are fighting tooth and nail because of this mega corporate revision.
And you're trying to bring them down?
We're doing our best, yeah. Matter of fact, we already... How should I put this? We already sidestepped one of your jobs, and, well, long story short, Stuffer Shack Burritos.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Wait a second. We found you in 12 hours. How come they haven't found you?
I haven't reached out. I just wanted to send a warning. I was worried that maybe you were going down the wrong path. I don't feel that... I want you to know exactly, what I know, what we know, what the GTaT knows, because if... I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. I don't want you to suddenly ruin everything and make a mistake on the job because all of a sudden you get a conscience.
How did you know that you were... How did you know, one, me, to hack into my rig and to give us a message? How did you find out that she was with me?
You'd have to, the specifics of that, I believe, those are with our team's hackers. I had hired them to send the message, but essentially they've been keeping an eye on you since the Stuffer Shack job that you guys did over in Vegas. And after I saw that you guys were doing yet another job dealing with As Technology, we said, well, you know what, let's I felt like maybe I could give you a... that message was very encrypted, though. I gotta give you props for that. I didn't think that you would find us so quickly. Actually, I didn't think you would find us at all.
I have my ways.
You have a lot of talent.
Thank you. Not a lot of people recognize that.
No, they should. Because again, that encryption was tough. So, we
Turbo takes a sip of Thumper's milkshake.
She does that. It's okay.
I don't think Thumper lets go.
I was gonna say I kind of imagine it.
She's like,
I kind of imagine it like if you ever have tried taking a bone away from a dog and they just go "Brrr." Like that's exactly how I imagine it.
She like tries a couple times and then it's like,
Just order yourself one. Like,
It's really good, bro. You should try one.
all right. Turbo orders a milkshake.
So, listen. If you are interested, I need a quick favor.
what kind of favor?
I think the three of you could potentially do this. It should be a quick in and out, but I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty dirty.
Is it anything to do with assassination?
I don't know. Chat, let's start doing our tag system. We're gonna have a quick job, so let's not get too intricate here. But I want to do something that's like, let's fucking kick a bunch of ass and get out. What would that entail? Go ahead and give me like some keywords or ideas or, you know, things that have to do with the current the sixth world or whatever you want to see, and we'll go ahead and string it together.
Uncle George.
Uncle George.
Back again.
Nick, I don't know if you meant her bra or her deck.
Yeah,
or
that's what I was thinking.
Her bra is
Her bra
her
is her
deck.
deck.
It's like a custom cyber deck, and she wears it.
That would be amazing.
At this point, it probably houses some of her consciousness.
That's true. And it's the key to her longevity.
Yeah. So
Smashing
these are
an Aztec
good
radio
ideas.
station
That's
is
the one
actually
I want.
really good.
That's the
one I
Yeah.
want.
I
like-
that's
the
gonna
I
be
like that
really
one too.
good. Because
Alright.
that one's sweet and simple.
Yep. So thank you, Mr. Jackson. We're gonna smash the As Technology radio station.
Mm.
Patient, get in, get on the air, and get out.
Video game stuff right there.
Yep.
Is my
So-
laptop not plugged in?
Yeah. So what I need is a strike team to play a message on the air, and he'll basically pull the laptop that he was like running away with, and he's going to pull a data chip and hold it as an offer, and says, "Listen, we don't do this for the money. But what we're going to do, we're trying to get more people to join this cause. And if we can get this message out on a radio station like As Technology's radio station here in Miami, Florida, we can, you know, we'll be able to reach the entire Caribbean League. And the Caribbean League is full of pirates, full of all kinds of people that, you know, they work for themselves. They don't want to work for the corporations. And if we can start uniting them, we could really come up with we can have a strong force behind us."
Turbo smiles and says, "Well, I did not think you'd ever give me another job. I don't work for free anymore, George."
Maybe it's time that you did.
So what? We help you out with this, and what do we get out of it? Other than the satisfaction that we're stopping AAA corporations and
I
all
can
that
take
jazz.
you to my cell leader, the leader of this whole operation, and you'll get way more answers than I could possibly give.
I'm sensing that chat does not like Uncle George.
I'm gonna sub vocal to Turbo and say, even if we don't like this plan or we don't decide to join them, it's still worth doing, because if they have answers on this corporation that we're thinking of joining, then maybe it's a good thing that we're doing this. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather work with these guys than any AAA corporation.
So Turbo, she's angry at Uncle George for leaving her, for everything he put her through, kind of, but she respects him, and she has kind of those rose-colored glasses that you get when somebody's put on a pedestal in your young years, and she sub-vocals back to Retro and says, I trust him. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thumper, you ready to go on a fun trip with these girls?
What? Right. What? Do I... Uncle George?
You just
You're
do
not
whatever.
coming, Uncle George?
No, but you can trust me, again, Turbo and I know her very well. You're safe in her hands. Just follow their lead. Follow their instructions, okay?
Do I have to put people to sleep, Uncle George?
If they tell you to, yes.
Okay.
Aww.
But we can get ice cream after?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay. And Thumper, sits up a little straighter.
What would a Shadowrun be without ice cream at the end?
Or at least a burrito.
Right?
Or a burrito, or both. So yeah, Retro will take the chip from him, and she'll kind of look at it. What does it look like? Because I don't know, but you guys, but
Think of
I
a very
pictured.
tiny SD card.
Okay. I imagined it like a GameCube memory card
No.
for some reason.
No, welcome to the
So-
sixth world, Retro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So 2021.
But one thing though, that message, as soon as it plays, that data chip self-destructs. So make sure the only
Great.
time that this should play is as soon as you get it on air.
Okay, I'll make sure everybody's out while I'm doing it then.
All right. He takes a swig of his beer and says, I'm so sorry I just disappeared like that. But I had to. They were gonna kill me if I didn't, go underground. And I found a different calling.
Well, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. But if you need anything, let me know.
Will I see you again?
Well, I have to take you to the leader after you're done, right?
I have
Better
to go
down
home,
low.
too.
Yeah, we'll take you home, Thumper.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use our place as a base of operations if you want.
Okay. Alright, let's do this.
All right. Legwork.
Yay!
All right. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna start going in turn order. Thumper, what are you doing?
Ooh, gosh. So we're headed back, right?
You guys are home.
We're home?
We're gonna cut.
So what I want to do very excitedly with both of them once we're back, now that we're of course friends, do you guys want to see my room? I can show you my stuff, and kind of go up, and that's when I start putting on my armor vest and my boots and the clothes that Uncle George gave me to wear when we go outside.
On adventures, yeah.
Yes. And I'm thinking there's probably a breast pocket in that vest for Clovis.
Yes.
Like a little, where his little legs stick out. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Yeah, it's like a little baby Bjorn
Yeah.
stitched into the.
Okay.
So maybe like montage music, like really badass, the expendable shit, like shoom shoom.
Yep. Little like buckle him in.
Like give him a pat.
All right, let's figure out the security that's happening in this radio station.
I agree.
Okay. Give me a. Actually, well, let's. Oh, Jedi's not here. Retro, go ahead and give me a hacking test.
And 3 rerolls. 4 successes.
All right. Are you comfortable with this level of success?
I am.
Okay. You are not able to even enter that host.
Great. I'm guessing you got like a 7.
I got a 6.
Going in blind.
The best that you've got is like aerial photography, maybe of the area, but nothing about what it looks like inside.
Is this radio station popular, or is it just a legit radio station?
It is a legitimate radio station, and it is, it broadcasts to all of the Caribbean League. So basically everything like South Florida down into the Caribbean.
Okay, so I'm guessing that they have a website for, or rather whatever it is in this day and age. Probably for applications or anything like that. So, and I'm pretty sure that they have, I'm gonna say that they have something for applications for anything. Security guards, people that they need to talk on the radio, or anything of that nature. They won't go into detail, obviously, but...
If they did, there's also like a subscript that says, job applications take 4 to 6 weeks for processing.
Yeah.
Which is not acceptable for Uncle George.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of like maybe I could find details on what exactly that job will entail.
Okay.
Well,
yeah. Let's ask the audience. What's the job at the radio station? While that's going on, Turbo, what do you do?
Well, I want to actually get there and case the place. Would Retro and Thumper be with me?
to actually go there right now?
Yeah.
You can take the Fly Spies. Uncle George's
I think
Fly Spies.
Thumper's following Turbo wherever she goes.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna Fly Spies. Oh, I didn't. Does Retro have...
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And go in the ducting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to head up and just do a pass by the building nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Let's see what I see.
Sure.
Yeah.
So lots of let's see, a radio station. They would have very strong walls, like strong strong perimeter walls around.
Mm-hmm.
It's this day and age, like, it's kind of like, they have to really, that the corporations like to control the kind of media that goes out. So some kind of infiltration like this would be, they don't want that. They like to keep their masses eating Stuffer Shack and such. So, so you've got that perimeter and probably like the barbed wire around the ends. But I mean, the building itself is just one building. Like, it's not. Okay. It's one building. It's relatively small in the radio tower.
Okay.
Also, since we're in Florida, I'm going to say that it is in a swamp. swampy kind of area. Like it's not in like
The bayou.
it's not like out in the bayou, but yeah, you know, you have to drive into the Redlands a little bit before you can get to it.
All right.
So yeah, I'll spend a plot point for that.
Okay. Is there anybody guarding, like, people around? Do I see any people?
Yes. Let's roll something maybe. You know what? Yeah, I'll say you catch a couple of snipers.
Mm.
That's strange for a radio tower.
On like opposite ends of the building and towers. And yeah, there's like guards at the front gate. You know, they like swipe badges and all that with before they're able to before they lift the gate, let them through. There's like on the floor there's like those sharp, jagged, spiky things that they'll only go down momentarily before they like kind of come back up. After a car
Jeez.
passes.
Yeah, for a radio
This
tower.
is crazy.
Yeah.
And Retro's in charge of the fly spies. I can't. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
You could tell me where you want them to go.
All right, I can spend a plot point to make an external air intake for them to head through.
Okay. Yeah, so, Retro, can you give me a vehicle, like a piloting other test?
Of course.
And let's fly that around and see if they don't notice your fly spy. It's really small, though.
Yeah. Okay. 3.
Good?
No. Yeah, I'll edge it.
Okay.
4.
Okay. So you're able to give it a nice circling around and give me a perception test.
Okay.
And remember, add +2 because of the...
2.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So fly spies have a +2.
9, 10, 11. What? Yeah, 11. Okay, I'm an idiot. Is it 11?
It should be logic plus
Willpower.
+2.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 11. So 2 successes.
Okay. So you did not succeed your perception test, but
Right.
that just means that I get to ask the audience and select what inconvenient way into the building is the easiest way into the building. And so we'll see. Meanwhile, Uncle George is going to let you know that he wants the job completed, like, ASAP. So since you're already there...
I'm not there. I had a plan, but...
Oh, I thought since you were flying the fly spy around. I didn't realize Turbo was using the fly spy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
I launched it.
Okay. Well, if anything, you were probably still operating it. I mean, you could do that via the Matrix. It's not a big deal.
So to clarify, while we're hunting inconveniences here, Thumper, having followed Turbo, we're at the radio station or nearby.
Yes.
And Retro is like, not yet, maybe. Oh, you're gone.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of imagine, like, I imagined that I was still on the computer trying to hack into this place and trying to figure out what's going on. And I want to be there. I'll probably just use a plot point to actually get there.
I mean, we had to drive, so you could have been.
That's true. Like I said, I
Hacking.
want to be there, so.
Avenzi wants to see Thumper covered in other people's excrement.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Great.
Um,
Lovely.
You know,
Normal.
we'll talk about
There
that
are
later.
so many suggestions.
Yeah. I'll pick. It's cute. That's a cute suggestion, but that fake alligator. But I don't know. I think I don't think you guys have actually crawled through sewers yet. So here you go.
Nope.
I knew
We were.
it.
I think Deadeye
knew that's
did
what
with
you-
hot chocolate, but
But that was
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
little dalliance in
Yeah.
the sewer. This is
exactly.
A medallions in this.
So yeah, so you guys find a a big sewage runoff that like goes into the Everglades. That it would take you about, it's like a mile walk through these sewers, but then you'll be able to get inside the building.
I have a thing.
You're Shawshanking us.
Can I use a plot point to go ahead? Because I have a plan, and I don't want to be dragged into the sewers.
Sure.
Awesome. So, if it's okay, because I was looking for those job application thingy-majiggers, because there are so many different suggestions, so I'm gonna take host a Shadowrun theme radio drama, because that's fucking perfect. And, let's see, make sure I actually copy that. And I would like to fake not an acceptance letter, but a memo of some sort, so I can get in there. Because, applicants will be accepted, like, in 4 weeks. I want to be accepted now.
Gotcha. So
So-
you still have to get into the host, which you have
Okay.
not done yet.
Can I retry hacking it?
Sure.
Four successes.
Okay. You're just barely able to get into the host.
Yes.
You find the files that you are looking for, and you do the swap.
Sweet. Because I would like to actually go through the front door
Mm-hmm.
and be all, I have an application, I have a meeting with Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so.
Excellent.
You do
Whoever
that now?
wants
So we don't get covered in crap?
it.
Or you just let us go and get covered in crap?
I'm actually there to get a job.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you have Retro going in one way, and Turbo and Thumper, they can go in the other way.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't explain
That's
to
what
other
it sounds
people.
We're waist deep in poo water at the moment, probably.
Yum.
Well, you're waist deep. I'm like ankle deep.
Yeah.
Yum, yum. Awesome. So, Thumper.
Actually, can I spend a plot point to offer Thumper a piggyback ride so she does not have to get
Turbo.
gross? Or sorry, yeah, I'm Thumper. Turbo, a piggyback ride.
Turbo enthusiastically accepts. Yes, thank God. Oh.
All right. So yeah. So you walk. Now the thing is, like, Thumper's really big, and the sewers, it's pretty cramped. So like every once in a while, he like bumps you into the roof of the.
Oh.
Ah!
I'll say you take
Nope.
I'll say you take a couple of points of damage.
All
You're
right.
getting a little sore.
Stop, like,
Sorry.
Sorry,
that
two.
or-
Too.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Only makes
We're gonna
sense.
look great. Turbo.
Alrighty.
You know what? I'll spend a plot point. You suddenly you hear the chirp 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 chirp, and this like horde of devil rats starts like coming down the sewage.
Damn it. Yeah, thanks, Avenzi.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh hey, I didn't even notice that. Awesome. That means I get a plot point. Thank you.
Damn it!
Okay. All right. How many, or is it just like a swarm, like a?
Yeah, it's a swarm.
All right. I
It
will.
is countless devil
pull out
rats.
your shotgun and fire that bad boy. What we got here? That'll be 12. Boom! Wait, I got rerolls. Boom! 7.
You're fighting with the shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
How we had a mile to walk, hey? Like, are we close or?
Yeah. You're maybe like halfway through. So once you get past these devil rats, you'll be able to get to the.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you do a decent chunk of damage to the swarm.
All right. Next attack. And I'm like hanging off his back, like with my shotgun pointing down at the swarm. Boom. 6.
What I gotta know if anybody in chat knows, because I've actually never sicked devil rats on my players somehow. Seems like it's really common to do. If they let me know any fun things about their powers or whatever, that would be great. So 6. Okay, great. Yeah, you fucking like decimate like half the swarm, but they're still coming. My turn. Let's see. I need to find something on devil rats. Here we go. Large packs. They have anarchic concealment, immunity. Okay. All right. So they're gonna just like swarm and like attack Turbo and Thumper. They're just gonna like climb up your legs and start like nom-nomming. Oh, reports of them carrying Vitus. So watch out. All right, great. Give me dodge tests. That's agility plus logic.
Yeah.
5.
3.
Okay. So they don't seem to like really be able to like get past your armor, but one of them does on Thumper. So you're gonna go ahead and from that bite, you're gonna take 3 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I rolled so many. Cool. And then I'll spend a plot. Nah, I'm okay with this. All right, retro.
Okay. Am I still walking through the front door?
Yes.
Awesome. Am I through the gate?
So when you talk to the guard and they
Yep.
see your application and it matches your fake sin, they nod and say, "All right, well, go ahead." And they'll lift the gate, and you can walk through onto the radio grounds, the campus. Once you're inside of the building, you get to a secretary. And she'll, give you like a day pass and like a visitor's pass and all that. Just basically, you're just getting set up all nice and cheery, and then waiting. And the secretary tells you to stay put in the lobby. Just wait.
Okay. I'm gonna wait like a couple of minutes, and is there actually a bathroom nearby?
Yes, it's in the building itself, so I would have to make sure that I get an escort for you. You can just hold on one moment. And then you see like a security guard, a lady security guard come out and says, "All right, I'm gonna go ahead and escort you to the bathroom, miss."
Right. I kind of jokingly say, "There's a lot of security just for a radio tower, don't you think?" While we're walking down the hall.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're a mega corporation, I guess you can afford all kinds of extra necessities.
Makes sense.
There's been, the thing is, security has gone up due to neo-anarchist interest in the station.
Oh. I don't think I've ever heard such a thing.
Yeah, they're awful people.
No good thing you have
don't
security then.
They don't have standard humanity. I mean, they're basically just living sinless, thinking that they can get past the law and past, especially corporate law. They're stupid. It's a waste of time, if you ask me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So you get
are
to the
we?
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I go into the bathroom. Is there anyone else in there?
Nope.
Awesome. Where are my drones right now? Because I have released them. Right? Are they in the building? My fly drones.
The fly spy drones?
Yeah, not 8-bit in law. Just my fly dudes.
You can have them on the campus, sure. You can
I have
fly
them
them in through
in
like
the
a
building?
grate or something. Give me a vehicle piloting other, to see if they can like navigate the air ducts without hitting any fans.
Okay. That would be horrible. Oh, they're drones, aren't they?
Yes.
Shit, I get +2 to that, so I'll just roll 2 extra die. There we go.
Cool.
4
Alright.
successes.
Yeah, so they're able to navigate the ducts just fine. Where do you want them?
I would like to find this room where I'd actually have to put this chip in, and where it is from me.
Well, funny thing, you don't know where that is yet.
It's true.
So right now you have them flying, and they're like every grate that you pass, you like look down and you just see like office, like bathroom, cafeteria. Yep. So that's what you're currently doing.
Okay.
Thumper.
As Turbo's shotgun goes off, Thumper goes, "No!" And can I? I'd like to spend a plot point to try to like gingerly but meaningfully just barrel through this swarm of rats. Like I can't step on any of them, but none of this is gonna keep happening.
You're gonna give me an athletics test at a -2.
Because I'm in a sewer.
And well, yes. So actually, let's make that a
-4.
Yeah, because you're also avoiding all of the rats.
This is gonna
Wow.
go great, you guys. Athletics -4, so I am rolling 4 dice.
You can, if you'd like, spend an edge before you roll to add 1 die and make your 4s also count as successes.
Yes. Yes, I will be doing that. So greater than 4 here, and I am rolling. You said 1 extra die as well.
Yes.
Okay. 5 greater than 4. 3 successes.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you are able to like hopscotch through all of these devil rats on tiptoes. And you just barrel past the devil rats, which they are fearless and vicious. So they'll be chasing after you.
Okay.
Turbo.
Okay. So.
Also, give
Probably
yourself a
close
plot
enough.
point, Thumper, for the
That's awesome.
for that.
I'll take it.
All right. What is gonna stop devil rats? Can I spend a plot point to say that there's like a surge of sewage all of a sudden, and it washes past us and sends them kind of backwards so we can gain on them?
Yes, you can.
All right. So the kind of like a wave of poop and water comes flowing down the big pipe and manages. Some of them are like tumbling way back because Turbo wants to avoid using her shotgun so close to the station, and she squeezes Thumper's shoulder and says, "Good job, keep going."
Awesome. So you guys, you're gonna like run, and eventually you actually make it to a door, which it's gonna need to be busted open to even get in there.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, go for it. Give me some, I guess, strength plus strength, unless you have a specific plan.
I think strength is pretty good. I don't have anything that'll really.
Okay.
Can I use my rocket boots to help and just like launch myself forward?
Sure.
You have
Any
breakfast gates
bonuses?
too.
Sure. Give yourself a +1 and a plot point for that.
Okay, here we go. 3. That's not great. Let's edge it. Why not?
Why not?
Better. 7.
Good job.
7. Yeah, you smash the door open handily. Like you actually like just boof, and like it comes off a hinge and everything, and you like tumble in. And audience, where do they tumble into?
Front lobby.
Men's room.
Oh boy.
Right into where Retro is. Just so we're all connected.
A room full of puppies?
Why would that be in a radio tower?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Cemetery kitchen.
Yeah, no, done. That's a room full of puppies.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nick Morgan. So, yeah, you end up in a room full of yes, okay.
Corgis.
You run into it's a tiny, like, I want to say maybe like not like a janitorial. It's like a janitorial kind of cage area, right? Where like you have all of the different cleaning materials and stuff. And it's a room full of puppies, and they all have big bow ties on them, and they all have different like employee names on them. And there's like a big gift card that says like, you know, Employee Appreciation Day. It's like this big.
Oh my god.
this,
Oh my god. I want to work here now. Like, I have an application.
Get anarchists.
Jeez. So you end up like smashing into the room. A bunch of like cleaning supplies kind of like topple over the shelves, and you've made some noise. And you're also trapped in like a janitorial cage. So you're gonna need to. You can climb up and over because it's like it's not like attached to. It's not connected to the roof or anything, but like. It's gonna make even possibly more noise. My turn is just, it's gonna be like, did you hear that? and for Retro, you're gonna hear like, ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, are you okay, ma'am?
Fine.
And then I'll spend a plot point to do some switch it ups. Let's do that. So Turbo, you're first.
All right, so I'm in a room full of puppies. All right, so I'll get off of Thumper's back. What do I see in terms of like exits and access in this room? Like, is there an obvious place to get out?
You're gonna have to give me a perception test because like the walls of this cage are lined with shelves and cleaning products and stuff. So like you'd have to kind of like look past them.
Okie doke. Perception. Okay. What's the perception roll? Minusing 3?
Logic plus
That
willpower.
doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Should be 6. Something's up with my character sheet. I will go in there. Go.
Okay.
4.
Yes. So you can ask the audience. You can load the question however you want.
All right. What easy and accessible way do I see to get out of this spot? We're in a cage with the puppies.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that even happen? Like,
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking for a way to get out and possible access, like a clue to where we are. So what do I see?
All right. I see somebody had written something up somewhere.
A real door and a dog door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nick Morgan.
Monofilament chainsaw to cut your way
In a room
out.
full of puppies?
It could be
why
there.
not? A shark cage?
Monofilament chainsaw is amazing, and I want it so bad, but it would be really loud.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, I want it.
Well, it's supposed to
Damn
be a
it.
quick and dirty run.
You might as well do it because I have no way of getting past the security guard without taking her out. And I can't do that
How can I-
alone.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, this is pretty heavy security. Okay, I'm taking the chainsaw.
Do
in the
it.
spirit of Turbo, taking the most
Yeah.
thrill-seeking option. Thank you, Tiger Planet. Okay, so she sees up on the kind of like one of the top areas. There's like this chainsaw, and she pulls it down, kind of goes, and starts it up, and sees that it's a monofilament chainsaw, and goes, gets a big hole cut, and it's high enough for the puppies to jump over.
Yay! Freedom!
Yeah, the puppies scatter into the building.
Good distraction.
Yeah,
Can I
they're-
say, plot point, this is when I walk out of the bathroom just to see a avalanche of puppies running?
Yes, avalanche of puppies. Like, oh my god! Even the security guard, like, her heart melts. But she's, but at the same time, like, she doesn't know what to concentrate on. All of this cuteness or the sounds that are being heard of a monofilament chainsaw going
Do I
off.
also now have a monofilament chainsaw?
Please, yes.
What? A monofilament chainsaw, so that you know, is going to be strength divided by 2 plus 3 physical damage.
Okay.
Why don't they just say what it is? No, it makes sense, because if your strength goes... I'll shut up.
Strength divided by 2 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So that was your turn. Crit. Thumper.
The biggest smile you've ever seen on anyone's face in any circumstance whatsoever spreads over Thumper's face, and he says, "Ooh, fluffy," and it runs out into the hall after the puppies.
Aww.
And I would very much like to spend a plot point, if I can, to run into Retro.
Okay.
Oh.
So you run into Retro and the
Physically?
security guard.
I
That
mean,
is
like
accompanying her.
thematically.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. You run
Although
into
I
the
don't know
security
how
guard.
fast are the puppies moving.
I mean,
I'm
they're
pretty sure
moving-
Retro's picking one up and going, "You're so cute!" Like,
Turbo's just ignoring them. It's like,
Yeah. So you you roll right into, or rather, you run you come face to face with Retro and that security guard that was accompanying her, and she's calling in reinforcements. What do you want to do?
Gosh. Dangerously naive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really want to pick up a puppy.
Oh, damn it. Oh, we're so fucked.
I'll use a plot point, and I'll say that Retro, when she sees Thumper, she's gonna look at him while she's calling out. She's like reaching for her thing, and she goes, "Hit her!" Like mouthing, like hit her.
Okay.
And then like when he like debates, she holds up the puppy. She goes, "Do it for the puppy."
Plot point.
Unquestioningly, Thumper punches the security.
Give me that close combat.
The smile still, like... 5 successes.
Oh, nice.
All right, you got 4 net hits. How much damage is that? Your damage plus 4.
Well, my damage plus 4, that's 10.
10.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So you get one more attack on her because you've gotten past her armor, but now you need to give her the final the final clock.
It's for the puppy. I'm gonna spend my last edge
Nice.
to count the 4s as successes and add a die. So just for funsies, I'm rolling 12 dice.
Okay.
9 successes.
Oh my god.
I thought I rolled well. Okay, well you got 4 successes. So how much damage is that?
Yeah, that's 10 damage.
Bam. All right, you can.
This is killing hands damage.
Killing
this
hands
is
damage
not
is physical.
This is not ouchie. This is killy.
Describe the kill.
Thumper, grinning and looking at the puppy that Retro is holding, just follows the direction. It's not. He doesn't like turn and look.
Yeah,
it's just, he punches until the thing isn't there anymore. And this poor security guard, also looking at the puppy that Retro is holding, falls. She's asleep as far as Thumper is concerned.
Yeah.
To the ground, and the eyes glaze over. The last thing this woman ever saw was a puppy and a troll.
Aww. Not mad about that.
No. Nicely done. Retro.
I hand Thumper the puppy. And I immediately start making my way down to where I think the room is. The broadcasting room. And actually, after I hand Thumper the puppy, I am going to tell him to come with me. Because I'll need his help.
Yeah, you hear like of boots and yelling. Like there's motion coming your way.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to fight past them to get to the.
Oh, they're not like behind us?
No, they're from deeper within the building. They're coming to meet you and intercept you.
Oh, okay.
Before you can get into the room.
I'm gonna get 8-bit and law out. And I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have 8-bit and law get out, and I'm also gonna pull out my awesome laptop that I have that I've never freaking used because it is also, if I remember, a turret.
Yes.
So, laptop gun. Okay. So I am gonna set that. I'm gonna use a plot point, and I'm gonna say that the break room is in the middle, and it's like a kitchen landing where it's all like there's a hallway that goes around it, and they connect to the same place. So there's a hallway, and then there's a landing in the middle, and we're going around where the guards are going to try to intercept us, right where the turn is. Does that make sense?
So there's a corner, and they're coming around the corner.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a way. What I'm saying is that there's another way to go around the guards.
Oh. Okay.
So while they're in the corner area, we can go straight and or left or right or whatever.
Okay, so you have like a T. Where are you? Like, position yourself on this T.
Okay, I'm on you. I'm on your right hand. That's the hallway that we're on. Yep.
Okay,
That's your
so
right, correct? Yeah.
That's my left. That's my left. I just mirror image.
I'm trying to do
Okay,
it like.
You're here. Okay.
Yes.
The guards are here.
Yep.
Okay,
so
they're
what in
coming
the
around.
corner where they meet, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
put 8-bed-in-law and my turret,
Here.
and we're gonna run the other way towards the room where we need to
Sorry,
be.
this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your drones are gonna like dash around the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna set up my laptop turret gun.
In this corner.
Yep.
Okay. You don't want to fire any. So like when the drones like whiz by, you get like just a quick vision of like 4 Aztec security guards like in heavy armor.
Full armor.
Yeah. And like big, kind of like
Big guns.
They're holding. Well, we won't say big art. We'll say like assault rifles, but like the little ones,
Yeah.
like this big.
Well, I want 8-bed-in-law to hug the corner of the wall so they don't get shot right away, and I want them to peek out around occasionally and shoot. So yeah, I would like to attack this round if possible.
Okay. Give me.
And while they're attacking, I will set up my laptop.
All right. Give me 2 attacks.
Oh boy, I upgraded this. So that's what I upgraded. Drones!
Vehicle weapons.
Yes. Okay. 4 plus agility. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus I get 2 for my drones. So that's 12. I had that written down. Why didn't I just... And I get rerolls. Hold on. They're for my drones?
Mm-hmm.
I get 1 reroll. Apparently.
Okay. All right.
So 3 success.
So that's for
That's-
1, and then for the
That's
other.
for 1, and then for the other... 3.
Okay. Are you comfortable with either of those, or both?
Yeah, I am, because I have 1 more edge, and I don't want to use that just yet.
All right. So you're able to land a hit on 1 guard. It's a tie. So what's the base damage?
6 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Good job, 8-bit.
And your laptop gun is set in around the corner.
Yep. Can that shoot immediately or no?
Are you? I would say that they're still positioned here.
Okay.
So
Sounds
if
good.
they're here, like it's to catch them if they try to go past this intersection, right?
Yep.
Okay. The guards are going to take defensive positions against a drone. Like they're going to take like cover in this hallway, which really is just like behind a couple of armchairs and like maybe a trophy case or something. But basically, it's something.
Yep.
And they're going to return fire. So can both of your drones give me a dodge test?
What exactly would that be for doing with drones?
Agility
What exactly?
plus logic.
Okay.
And any bonuses that you get for drones.
Okay, cool. Agility plus logic. Okay. Hold on. That's for 1, and then you said it's for drones, so I get a reroll for that. 3 successes.
Okay.
And 4 successes for another one.
Okay. So you said 3 and then 4. Okay,
Yep.
so actually both of them are going to get hit. They got 2 net hits on... Each of them got 2 net hits. So let me find damage for these assault rifles. 8 P. Oh, wait, that's vehicle drones. Hold on. Nope, still AP. Okay, yeah, they take 10 physical damage.
Jesus. Physical? It doesn't go through their armor or durability or anything like that?
Go through armor first and then go to physical.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so
durability.
you said 10.
10 each.
Shit on a stick. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. My
You
drums
sound
don't.
completely
Are you
fine.
comfortable with this level of damage?
No. my drums don't have 4 health each. No.
I'll spend a
Alright.
plot point to switch it up. I'm gonna put Thumper. Thumper Turbo Retro.
I'm gonna have to spend a plot point to find somewhere to put this puppy I'm holding
Some are safe.
that is safe. Is there perhaps I mean, Thumper's not real smart. Is there like a locker? I would like there to be a locker nearby that I can put the puppy in.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it's a like a. If by locker you mean a.
Foot locker.
I'm
I
thinking
was
like
gonna say
you know
a
like a
fridge, but I
gear
was like, oh.
like a gear locker, you know, the kind of thing that
Yeah.
you might have for like people's jackets or
Sure,
something.
sure. Yes. Yes.
Blue Ventros, Clovis stays with me.
Yeah.
But the puppy can go in this locker, and then how far away are these guys from Thumper?
All you have to do is go around the corner and start smashing.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's super what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll the dice properly this time too, if that's cool with everyone.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I'll allow it.
Tell me, who do you want to hit? Do you want to hit the person that's already been damaged, or any of the 3 undamaged?
Does Thumper have any clue whatsoever which one blew up the robots?
Ooh.
No. He
No,
wouldn't.
he's just the first one he sees. Yeah, he'll go for damaged.
Okay. Give me a close combat.
Yeah. 6 successes.
Net hits are 4. How
Nice.
much damage is that?
Hits
10,
are
right?
4. That is 10.
10. Okay, and you have to keep going.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, like he got hit hard as hell.
What's
like,
the
he's
puppy
bleeding.
situation?
It's just, oh, the puppies are still scrambling about. They're
all
different
over the
places.
place?
Yeah.
This might be plot point territory. I want to try to basically just like bear hug all of the guards together so that they stop shooting the puppies.
Yeah. They're probably like kicking them out of the way.
Yet they're horrible people.
They are.
I will only allow this because you're a troll and you would probably have the reach to like kind of
That's what I was
grab all
thinking.
of these people.
Yeah.
But yes, plot point for sure. Make that happen.
Okay.
Give me a close combat though to see if you can.
Close-
how many of
close
them
combat?
you can bear hug?
5 successes on close combat.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I got 5 hits too. So you succeed. You grab all of them, and you're just like no, or whatever
Yeah.
it is you do.
No, that's
I don't wanna
exactly it.
roleplay
Not the puppies.
you. All right, so you have all of them currently subdued.
Cool.
Turbo.
All right, so he's got 4 guards, like in a big bear.
A
hug?
big-
Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
he's got like 2 in each
You're like-
arm.
And okay, so our target is just past these guards.
So the guards are
Down the
here. Your target is over this way.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna head towards the target.
Okay.
And try the door. Are we? I imagine it's a door to a room, or
Yeah, it's a door to the studio, and it is currently on. It's currently locked due to the lockdown that has just occurred. I'll point
okay.
that.
So I will. I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna grab a
But
swipe card.
But it's because it's like one of those like broadcasting rooms. Something they have a lot of those like glass. Like there's a whole bunch of glass that you could potentially smash through. You know, like radio booth. They would have.
Yeah, they would have the
Perfect.
glass where you could see the people talking, and then the door, and then more glass on the side, and then they have a light above it that said like air on or air
On
off,
air.
whatever. Yeah, on air.
Okay,
Air
so
off.
I'm gonna
Air off. Sorry, guys. You're
I
off.
kinda realized that would be horrible. Like,
air up.
That's technology for you.
They're called windows. Okay, Morgan. We're clearly
Oh, yeah.
running
We're
at a
so
high
They are called windows.
level of intelligence.
It's
today.
midnight.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the rocket boot trick again to smash through the windows, but I'm gonna pre-edge this one.
Yes.
So here we go. Awesome.
Oh.
nice.
So Turbo fires up the rocket boots and does her classic move with Rocket Rats, the skateboard on one knee, and just pushes herself forward and kind of puts an elbow up and smashes through.
Nice.
Now I'm also going to spend a plot point to say that my Miami U boyfriend is nearby, like he's the hangar where we parked the helicopter is not far from here.
Okay.
I'm going to message him my location and say, pick me up here, baby.
Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. I totally forgot that we met those frat guys here.
We need some extraction.
We did.
Give yourself a plot point though for all of that. That was awesome. And then so now that you're in the room, you see various like just regular Joe kind of broadcasters. They're like starting to freak out and panicking. They're like taking cover under desks and stuff. But you see a couple of them like finagling with like tasers and stuff. They're gonna, like...
Okay. Oh, that's it. Sorry. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know the situation in the room that I'm going to.
By the way, just to clarify, I'm wanting my boyfriend to bring his dad's helicopter, like, not like come like in his like on his shitty Vespa.
So on
Hey.
his best helicopter.
I have one of those.
I'm here, baby.
They're cool. I legit have them. I have one. Its name is Spike, and it's orange. It has stickers all over it.
That's adorable.
And Retro.
After setting up my laptop, I am going to make my way back to the same room Turbo's in, climb through the broken window, and just nonchalantly do that.
Okay. And then
I'm sorry. I just imagine turning the corner and seeing the shattered window and be like, she didn't use the door? What am I saying? She's Turbo. She doesn't use doors. But yeah, and then while they're fiddling with their stuff, I'm going to immediately put in the chip, and I'm going to sub-vocal to everybody. Hopefully I can sub-vocal to Thumper as well, saying, we have this much time, blank much time, to leave immediately.
Yeah.
And I tell the other guys who are fiddling with their stuff, I tell them, you might want to leave right now.
Okay.
Dead serious.
Give me a intimidation. I want to do an intimidation for this one actually.
Intimidation?
You do con too. I don't think you have
I do
either.
real
So.
well. I don't have either, so it's going to be just my charisma, isn't it?
Yep.
Great. One, yeah, I knew it. One
Charisma.
success.
Yeah, and these are pretty these are radio
Ditch
personalities,
the
so they have a little more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not intimidation, but
Yeah, it's-
either way, I have to do
I'm
charisma.
gonna say we don't negotiate with neo-anarchists, and they're going to. A couple of them are like the tasers are gonna go like, and can Retro and Turbo give me dodges?
Sure. What is? I'll shut up. I think I have that written down. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Really, Retro? Come on. I'm gonna edge that. I'm gonna use my last edge. 6 successes. Six.
Mine go through? Oh, here we go. 0. I'm also going to edge that.
Oh.
Oh
My.
Yeah.
Real quick here. Just real quick. You know what? I gotta reroll too because it's agility. Okay, so 1, so I'll reroll 10. 3!
3. Okay, neither of you get hit by the tasers. They suck.
Oh, sweet. I can
Yeah. I mean, they seem to be sort of trained in it, but like they're no match for you guys. Meanwhile, the guards under Thumper are trying to squeeze their way from out of his grasp. So, give me another. Can you give me a strength plus agility test to keep them held down? Assuming that's what you want to do.
Strength plus agility?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of dice.
Yeah.
I will happily roll all of them. And I will only get 4 successes.
All right.
That's not bad.
Okay, one of them manages to slip away, but everybody else is still like pinned under you. We'll say it's it's a healthy one.
Of course it is.
Okay, and then
Son of a gun! I could have had 8-bit and Law shoot on my turn. Damn it.
Probably. Well, since you were talking and stuff, I would be like, maybe not.
I mean, they kind of do their own thing. That's kind of why that's whatever. I'll do it in my next round.
Yeah. Plot point to switch it up. We'll do Retro Turbo Thumper. So Retro, you're first.
Oh, perfect! I would like 8-bit and Law to shoot the guy who got away.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me 2 vehicle weapon tests.
If I remember correctly, that's 12 each. Or 10 each. That's 12. And they both get rerolls, so...
Wow.
Well, they both get 2.
Jeez.
Yeah, they miss.
Yeah, good job, guys.
They miss.
And then for Retro, I put it in, I press play. Does it say anything? Can we hear it?
So you can you give me just real quick an electronics test to like
Oh yeah, for sure.
figure out the broadcasting equipment?
Wow, I should really fucking upgrade that. That's really low. 4.
Okay, yeah. So you spot exactly where to slip this chip in and just kind of start broadcasting.
Sweet. This is my first radio showdown. All right. So that starts broadcasting. Can we hear it? Like I said, can we hear it? I want to know what it says.
I'm gonna say right now. Well, no, because that the radio wouldn't broadcast in the room that it's broadcasting through. Does that make sense?
I guess not, yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there might not be a radio somewhere else in the building broadcasting what's going on. So, audience, if anybody wants to add a little flair to what's going on in the broadcast. But you're gonna hear, actually Thumper would hear this out in the hallway, and the guards. You hear like the crackling and the like, and then it's like a very masked, heavy, warped voice.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course. And it starts spouting like we are the gypsies, thieves, and tramps.
Great. Beautiful.
And yeah, we'll say they're spouting lots of fun propaganda stuff that I'm sure you already heard from. I don't have anything. Trying to think, like, yeah, propaganda. It's propaganda.
I'm sure. Yeah, maybe we can get
like
some
a
from
demand.
chat.
I would love like a demand or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
let's
nice.
get something
We need
awesome.
demands. But yeah, right now they're just introducing themselves.
It's broadcast through all of Miami, correct?
Yes, all of the Caribbean League.
Yeah, because like demanding something from a AAA corporation, is there anything like incriminating about Aztec that people would be like, oh my god, and they would like think about changing their mind?
Blood magic. Blood
There you
magic
go.
is incriminating.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I'm just thinking of like what they would say and what it would do to make people be like, oh, and be more open-minded and not
Yeah.
closed-minded.
So we've they start making comments about the public relations machine that is as technology, and don't let them fool you. We know the truth. We know they use blood magic, and we have the proof. Turbo. The message is going to continue playing.
All right, I'm gonna spend a plot point to say my Miami U boyfriend is above us, and there's skylight right above me, so I'm going to shoot the skylight first, and then I'm gonna pull out the old grappling hook.
Okay.
What do I gotta roll?
Let's do an athletics test, because shooting the thing, I mean, it's glass.
Okay, athletics.
Are you scooping Retro up with you?
And calling for Thumper. I'm gonna say,
Grab your puppy. Grab my laptop.
And 3 rerolls. Yeah.
I am going to use a plot point and say that there's a puppy in the room with me, and I grab it.
Okay.
Because I want a puppy. And
Yeah.
I'm also going to use, before, or rather, after the building blows up, this is a plot point, after the building blows up, all the puppies made it safely out, and none of them were harmed. And they all found homes, and they weren't ate by gators.
Oh, okay.
Because it's, we're in the bayou area.
At least the puppies had a happy ending, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So yes, you're able to just like shoot, pew, just
Nice.
leaving Thumper currently behind.
Yeah.
We gotta get it. Like, I mean.
Well,
I'm
the
gonna
drones
call
are
to
still
him,
the drones
right?
and the
Like-
turret gun are still there. So
Right.
And I've got 3 guards still in hugs.
Yeah, and the fourth one's not hurt at all, and he's out of your arms.
Oh, Thumper, I didn't want to leave him
Toss people.
behind. Like,
Neither did I.
We can, like.
There's my
Be there,
puppy in a
so.
locker.
You have to grab it.
I have to go get him. It says so right here.
Well, I would imagine that we would sub-vocal to him saying, like, playtime's
Well, I mean,
over, grab your dog and let's go.
Yeah, I'm in the same hallway that, like, that was happening near.
Yeah. So,
I'm going to, actually, Sweet Red Rose. That was my thought. Is I'm just gonna do like a bicep crunch with the guards that I have, and then go run after my puppy, and then see what happens after that.
all right, give me a strength plus strength test to determine your damage.
Holy butts! Okay,
I'm so excited for this.
7 successes.
Okay, since they're pinned, they don't get any defense. So, what is 7 plus your strength?
My God.
Strength divided
Plus
by 2.
my-
rather.
So attack damage or just strength divided by 2?
Strength divided by 2.
Okay, 7 plus that'd be 12.
12. Okay, so you deal 12 damage, and then give me it again because of those increased reflexes. So you go.
Okay, same roll there.
Yeah.
8
Crush the
successes.
mic.
Jesus.
Describe the bloody mess that goes inside your arms, these bodies.
All Thumper sees in his vision is like ice cream and bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
And like, he's focusing on Clovis with his little bunny cyber arm. You know that thing you do? That thing you do with dandelions?
Oh, and you pop their heads off?
You flick the head off and it goes, wee! It's that, but with a fountain of blood.
Oh, my God.
And gurgling.
Oh.
And immediately after which, do I still have room to move?
Yes.
Okay, that I go back for the puppy in the locker.
Okay.
And I would like to spend a plot point to say that this is right near a really thin exterior wall.
There you go.
Which I will then, cradling the puppy away, punch through.
That's what you would like to do,
If
but you've
possible.
already done.
That
You've
is
already
what
done
I'd
like 2
like to do.
attacks. You got your
Yes.
puppy.
That is what I would like to
My
do.
turn. Retro. Can you give me a logic plus firewall test?
Oh God.
Don't you dare hack 8-bit. Logic firewall,
Oh, no.
Yes.
8-bit or law. Hold on, I have all my plot points covering up all my notes. I didn't upgrade my firewall, I don't think.
It should be on your cyber deck.
Oh, my data jack and headwear never allow that?
No, it's your cyber deck that has the firewall on it.
I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm sorry, what did you want me to roll?
Logic plus firewall.
Logic plus my firewall.
Yep.
Okay. It literally just tells me that my firewall's 3, so... But I do get rerolls. I get 2. 2!
You comfortable?
And I have to be. I don't have any more edge.
You feel, or rather, you see your turret
Okay.
gun goes offline.
Yep.
Your laptop gun goes offline, or rather, it's no longer under your control.
Great.
And it starts firing at Thumper. So, Thumper, can you give me
Great.
a dodge test?
Yes.
I am comfortable with you destroying it.
2 successes.
That's a hit. No net hits, but Retro, what's the damage on the gun?
Laptop gun, 8p.
So 8 physical damage.
I have 12 armor. Is that
It starts going off armor first. And
okay?
if you have any amps that decrease damage, those go into play as well.
I do. Yeah. Toughness -1, so it doesn't get past my armor.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Your bro. We need a name for bro. From.
Oh yeah.
That's driving the helicopter. Descends onto the rooftop and says, "This is insane! What the fuck?" And
Sorry, he lands on the rooftop?
yes.
Okay.
And the one guard that was able to slip out of Thumper's grasp is going to also shoot at Thumper. So give me another dodge test.
One success.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
I have no choice.
Yep.
Okay. Net hits are 2, so you're going to take 10 damage.
That
Oh.
does not get past my armor.
How much armor do you have?
How much armor do you? Oh,
I'm
I'm so used to having.
8 already?
Oh, okay. So I might have misunderstood the.
Oh, yeah. It, like, you
the armor.
remove points of armor.
It's not persistent. So you're moving from. Okay, so that.
Yeah.
How much was that? 10.
10.
12.
So
Okay,
you would've
that I
taken-
do take.
Yeah, so you would have taken
Yeah.
6, 7, I forgot, on the last turn, and then another 10 now.
One,
And it
two,
starts going.
three.
It should start going into your physical.
Sure. And then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I'm
All right.
not like the happiest I've ever been, but
Plot
okay.
point. I'll put Thumper first.
Yeah, there you go.
okay. I will proceed with my Kool-Aid Man plan.
Yes.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
All right, give me your close combat. Actually, no, just give me a strength plus strength, but make sure any wound modifiers are in effect here.
Yeah, so I have high pain tolerance. So let me ask: is that the deductions don't take place until the second tier, but it's still -2, or does it subtract 1 from all pain?
It says
from
until
all
the second
damage?
row, so that first row, the -1 doesn't count.
Okay, but it would be
Later.
-2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm into -3, but that row is not gone yet. So am I doing -2 or -3?
I believe you are just doing -2.
-2. Yeah, it's until it's
It
after.
should be filled out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm rolling strength plus strength -2. So that is 18. I rolled 7 successes.
Nice.
Damn it! I rolled 6. All right, you smash through the wall. You can describe your escape into the grounds.
So I bust through the wall. It's just like a straight up shoulder thing. Nothing fancy, but and I have the puppy in this one arm, Clovis in my little bunny Bjorn in my vest, running out, and I'm whispering to the puppy as I run out into the what I presume heavily guarded courtyard, whispering, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay,"
Aw.
and look around to see where Retro and my new sister Turbo went.
They're up there.
Oh no.
Can't you Hulk jump? Well, we could tell your boyfriend to fly down and pick him up. If we're getting into the helicopter.
Yep.
Yeah, I have an idea for that if you're... Yeah, but you're first.
You can spend a plot point to go ahead if you want.
Well, maybe I'll do that, because I do have 2, so I will spend my first plot point to jump ahead, and my second to say I find like a rope of some kind of like climbing, ascending rope that he can easily grab onto, and just launch it over the side, and I shout, I say, the helicopter's friendly! Climb up!
Okay.
All right. And Retro.
Am I in the helicopter? Am I in the helicopter?
You can be.
I hop into the helicopter. Well, actually, first, are there any guards around on top of the roof?
Currently, no. They weren't expecting
Okay.
a helicopter to show up.
True. Then yeah, I hop up onto the helicopter, and I buckle my puppy in, make sure he's safe, and 8-Bit and Law, on the other hand, they're actually gonna fly out of the now amazing window that Thumper provided for the company, and leave my laptop behind because I don't think I can. Can I hack that before? Can I hack that and jump into the helicopter and hook in my
Even if
puppy?
you were to hack it, since it's on like the legs, like it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like someone would have to go
Yeah.
back and retrieve it.
Shit, because I was gonna have like 8-Bit and Law balance it on their heads and fly out, but
I mean, you could do that with a vehicle driving test.
yeah, but they're still gonna
Driving
shoot me,
test.
so it's still gonna shoot. So can I hack into it?
Sure,
Okay.
I gotcha. I see what you're going for. Okay.
Yeah. I wrote it down. I write down everything, and then I don't frickin' remember what I wrote. Alright. Okay. Vehicle... What am I doing? I'm doing hacking. What am I... I'm such an idiot. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, hacking plus logic.
God damn it. Really? Okay, one
Yeah, it's a
success.
lost cause.
Yep, I'm leaving it behind. I'm gonna get 8-Bit and Law right next to Thumper just in case if he gets shot again.
Okay. Prepare to scratch the laptop gun off your... Unless there's some miracle. All right, so they exit into the courtyard. What do they do? Retro? What do the drones do? Yeah.
Are there any guards around? I thought they were just kind of...
There's the sniper on the top of the like on the tower that's in the courtyard that you got, that Thumper is in.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna fly up there.
Taking aim right now.
Yes, they're gonna fly up there and stop him from doing that.
All right, fire.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, god fucking damn it.
Ooh.
Ouch, man.
I know.
Okay,
Well,
second one was good.
Law's on target. 8-bit's doing shit right now.
Yeah, 8-bit does not hit. Law does with 3 net hits. So how much damage is that?
6.
6?
6p with the 3 net hits. It's normally 6, so.
Okay, so you do 6 damage to the sniper.
Sweet. Hey,
not
I mean,
enough,
at least I'm a distraction, so I can rebuild Law and 8-bit, so.
Yep. But can you rebuild Thumper after I snipe
No,
the
I can't.
shit out of him? Can you give me a dodge test?
No, don't kill Thumper.
I thought I was a distraction.
2 successes.
Are you comfortable with this?
I am out of alternate options.
You don't have plot points either?
Nope.
Oh,
I used my last
here.
one to get out of the...
I'll spend
to
it.
get out of the
you
wall.
can roll a glitch die.
Okay. 4.
Oh, nothing happens.
Jeez.
That's 2 bonus damage. Let me see how much a sniper rifle does.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
That's 11 physical damage.
No, oh my god.
Are you...
And
He's totally...
I am 6 points into overflow.
Overflow is
but
not a thing here.
It's not a thing here.
Now, don't worry. You are not dead just yet.
Oh,
I have to look at the rules for death. But
That's
but yeah,
okay.
you all see Thumper just collapse, and his puppy just comes out of his arms and turns around and is like, meh, and like licks the blood. Okay, great. So
Not great.
the other guard who is left behind in the hallway is also going to exit the hole and is going to be approaching Thumper's body with like his gun held down, and is for good measure going to fire again. So this is where let me double check. I believe you roll edge plus edge, and if you get 1 hit, you stay alive.
total edge or existing edge?
Total edge.
Okay. So I'm rolling.
I'm
4.
gonna give you my last plot point.
Okay.
Because I would
For a
totally
glitch
go
die?
ahead of... Yeah, because I would say I would go ahead from you and attack, but the thing is, this is a helicopter with no
You
guns.
can wait to see like what the roll is before you give him a
I don't-
glitch die.
I don't want him to die, because this round, like, is he dead or not?
He's
Because
down.
from what I know, from what I'm getting at, is that if he rolls an edge, the guard's still gonna fucking shoot him.
He's shooting him right now. What's basically the let me double check. But yeah, it's edge. Yeah, if the character receives if they receive physical damage again after being staggered, so they're staggered, whatever, they're at risk of being killed. They have to make an edge plus edge test, starting at very easy difficulty and increasing if they fail this test. Oh, I see. So actually, you roll against my dice. Got it.
Okay.
So roll your edge plus edge.
Okay. Yeah, Tiger, I have no edge to burn. Oh, I see what he's suggesting.
Your total.
but
Yeah, it's edge plus edge, your usual rating.
edge plus
You
edge.
roll that many dice.
That is 0 successes and 3 ones.
Yeah. I got a 0 as well.
Oh wow.
Does it say you have to tie and beat or just beat?
Well, I mean, are critical glitches a thing in Anarchy?
If you roll a 1 on that glitch die, yes. That's why I was like, are you sure you want to do
Oh.
that?
Yeah, if you get a 1, then it's bad, or 1 or
Yeah,
2.
sorry,
Those are
I
rough.
forgot. So wait,
Can I-
did we decide that I am rolling that glitch die you gave me, or did you want to wait?
Actually, I have an idea for the sniper. I'm gonna use this and say, the guy that's trying to shoot you, his gun jams.
Which guy? The sniper?
The guy on the ground. The guy
on
on
the
the ground
ground?
who's about to shoot Thumper.
Okay. All right. You can do that.
I hope that. I mean, not to be mean, but if Thumper dies, that helps us. So it helps him and it helps us right now. And I
Alright.
have an idea for the sniper, so hopefully if I can do it.
Great. So the gun, that's what would have happened. He would have just brain splattered, but the gun jams mysteriously. Let's see. I'll put Thumper last for this round.
I'm not doing anything.
Retro, you're first.
Everybody in the helicopter?
Turbo is on the roof right now. And watched Thumper go down.
Because I threw the rope down to Thumper in my last
So she would be in the helicopter.
narration, so I would have been in the helicopter.
Oh, because it was from the helicopter. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Frat
it was,
boy
like,
in the
over
helicopter?
roof.
Frat
Yeah,
boy?
we're you and I. Thumper is not. He's on the ground.
Cool. All right. Buckle up. I am going to gently push over the sniper tower with the feet of the helicopter.
You say it like it'll just.
Oh, I'm gonna go into it.
Oh, so you're just gonna crash the helicopter into the.
No.
Like it's not a
If
Jenga tower. It's a.
No. I got you. It's planted in the ground.
Yes.
What I'm thinking. I can't say this is a good helicopter because I'm out of plot points, but I want the feet to go in and just push the guy out.
Just push the guy. Gotcha. Okay, that you can do.
And
Give
or
me.
stab him.
Yes. So you're taking control of the helicopter, is what you're
Yep,
saying?
I'm gonna push over Frat Boy and I'll be like, you drive like a complete old lady. Hand me the
Oh,
control.
in chat, Frat Boy needs a name.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Yes. So chat, what is Frat Boy's name? And then Retro, give me a vehicle piloting test.
Piloting. Okay.
Rescue.
Really? That's not right.
Should be agility plus your
Yeah.
plus any bonuses from like Ace Pilot and stuff like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I get. Am I an Ace Pilot? Do I get a bonus for Ace Pilot? I don't think I chose Ace Pilot. 5 successes,
Yep.
and then I get. I thought I got a reroll from that, but I don't. 5 successes.
All right. Describe how you accomplish this.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I tell Frat Boy to move so I can take the controls. I tell everybody in the back to buckle up and hold on. And I fly over fast enough where I can either stab the guy or push him out of the tower with the feet of the helicopter. And I angle it just right where it goes just in the slot. And what does it do to him?
It like bam just pushes him in the chest and like he barrel rolls like off the tower and falls to his death.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah, so I don't puncture him or anything. Yeah, I just push him out and then I am able I did it just enough where I am able to pull it back out and I don't get stuck.
Excellent. Turbo. There's a guy with a jammed gun that's pointing at Thumper, and that's
Okay,
That's
I'm
currently
going to take Tiger Planet's suggestion that can we name him Geralt? I want to name our
Geralt,
frat boy Geralt.
whose hair is
Geralt.
always blowing in the wind, even when it's
Yes.
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 Okay, so Geralt, also from Tiger Planet. Oh man, he's featuring well. He was inspired by my and Retro's, our slingshot that we had in the helicopter, and so he actually installed a slingshot into this helicopter, which I assume is his father's. So Turbo's gonna launch herself towards Thumper while wearing her rocket boots.
Oh my God.
And so she launches in that direction. She's gonna pick him up and rocket boot back to the the helicopter.
Can you give me? This is going to be strength plus athletics instead of agility plus athletics because you're picking up a
Okay.
troll.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pre-edge that with my last edge.
And a puppy.
Actually, hold
And
on. Do strength plus agility. 'Cause
And
you
not
just snoop it.
athletics?
Yeah, not athletics. Just use strength and agility.
Strength plus agility. Okay. So.
Nice.
Describe how you airlift, Thumper.
Yes.
So I land and kind of do a roll because I'm going really fast from the slingshot. And I sprint 3 steps over to him and kind of bend down on my cyber legs and pull him over. And as I'm pulling him over top of my shoulder, you can hear like all of the gears and servos, the hydraulics are like, and then I stand up, my legs are like, and I'm like, holy shit. And then my rocket boots, and I'm kind of unsteady for the first little bit. And then I lean forward and launch towards the helicopter.
Nice.
Don't forget the puppy. Say the puppy jumps on Thumper or something.
The puppy is just like clinging
Yeah.
onto Thumper.
There we
and
go.
He's still got like a death grip on him.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. And so you enter the helicopter, and Geralt is screaming, "Oh my God, my dad's gonna fucking kill me! Who are you people?" And Retro flies the helicopter away into the distance.
Turbo turns to Geralt and says, "Fucking sweet, right?"
All right.
I really hope that like Geralt's dad is like a secret Shadowrunner. Like, so he just like he understands what we did. Like,
Mhm.
So you're in the helicopter, and Thumper is struggling to breathe and stay alive. Does anyone have any med kits on them?
I think I do.
I'm 90% sure I don't.
I don't, but would the helicopter have something?
Oh yeah, probably. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see if I could.
Nope. Use one of our. So I put the helicopter in autopilot, or do you want to do it? I'll put it in autopilot, and I'll grab the first aid kit, and I'll go down to Thumper and start healing him.
Okay, give me a biotech test, which is, if you don't have it, that's logic.
I'm smart. I'm so smart.
MRG.
Smart enough to get 3 successes.
All right, so Thumper heals 3 boxes of damage.
Yay!
Thumper, you can describe how you come back.
That's a start.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something. Ice cream will heal the rest.
yeah. So Thumper, like, I kind of come to and immediately like re-notice the puppy that I'm holding, and I just look down at him and smile really, really big again and say the same thing. It's okay. It's okay.
Aww.
And then I turn and look at Turbo and say, "Can we go get ice cream now, please?"
Does he need more heals?
Oh, he's gonna need medical attention. Yeah.
Is he fine for the time being?
He's fine for now. Not to go out and get ice cream though.
Okay.
Maybe in the hospital, like when he's, or you know, or in this rather the street docs clinic.
So I'm gonna spend a plot point for Turbo to have a flashback, and this is actually the same flashback that we saw last time, where she was two of her fellow Shadowrunners were downed by a couple of spirits of some kind that were doing some kind of horrifying acid damage, and she was killing the mage, and she kills him with her 2 serrated daggers, and then she stops once he's been extremely badly damaged. This mage is unrecognizable and the spirits are gone, and she kind of and she turns around, and Uncle George walks over the 2 bodies of her dead friends, and he nods and he says, "You did it. I didn't think you guys would make it, but you did. You're the one." And she kind of she's flushed from the battle, and she's just panting, and she looks back at her friend. She says, "But they're gone. We've run together for 2 years." He says, "Doesn't matter. Let's go." And with one last look at her friends, she walks away with Uncle George. And it cuts back to the present. She remembers this moment when he let her friends die with this callous disregard, and everything just kind of crystallizes, and she realizes Uncle George has just fallen off of this pedestal she's always held him on, and she looks at this poor, simple troll, and she can barely contain her rage, and she smiles tightly and says, "Yeah, we'll get you some ice cream."
Damn. Give yourself a plot point for that, and I think this is a good point to call the session, wrap it, unless anyone has any final things.
I got a puppy.
You got a puppy? Oh yeah.
Puppy like
yeah. Do you want to name it after like the employee that it was tagged to, or do you just want to name it yourself?
Oh, it has the tag on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They were all
Thumper
assigned.
assumes without question that that's the puppy's name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like audience, you can name the puppies, otherwise I'm gonna like name generator the
Oh, I'm gonna name my own puppy. My puppy is going to be a corgi, and his name's gonna be Ein.
Ein?
Yeah, E-I-N. And if anybody gets that reference, I love you forever.
Sorry.
You still love me forever.
I still love you. We're married. I have to love you.
Yeah. Turbo did not collect the
Alfonso.
puppy.
Alfonso.
Yeah, Alfonso.
Thank
Alfonso
you,
or
Nick. I love
Rita?
you forever.
Rita.
I like Rita.
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 Alright.
See, Nick gets it. I love you forever, Nick. Thank you. For nerding out.
Excellent. And with that, we watch a helicopter fly into the distance in the Miami skyline, the beach in the distance, the ocean, and with that ends Join the Anarchy for tonight.
Yay!
Yay! Things.
I'm gonna get ice cream after this and a milkshike.
Oh yeah, no, I
I
think
could be
we
in the
all
hospital for a while.
deserve some. Oh, I meant like in real life, we're getting ice cream, right?
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
I don't have any.
Do we actually do we want to end it here, or do we want to end it where we go back to Uncle George and we have to meet the dudes, or do you want to do that in the next session? That's up to you.
That
It's
depends
just-
on what Turbo's gonna do to Uncle George.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that's what originally was said. So I'm just
Yeah.
no party music. Hold on.
Yeah, I might need a couple weeks to think through what she's gonna do anyway.
Well, while you think that through, Uncle George sees Thumper in his condition and says, "I have a street doc that I can take him to, you know, and he'll be healed up in no time." I'm glad that you guys, you know, that you took the time to get him out of there.
So we are back with him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Uncle George says, "I'm glad that you went and you got him. I wouldn't have heard the end of it from Eunice."
Oh, I punch him right in the face.
Oh, boom!
Fuck, what an asshole.
Narrative punch.
I was gonna be like, oh, we don't leave a Shadowrunner behind, but then like Turbo punches him and she's like, oh, okay.
And he holds his nose and he glares at you and says, "What the fuck was that for?"
Punch him again.
Turbo! Stop!
Oh. Turbo says, "You fucker! You fucker! You almost killed him! And all of my friends, you asshole!" And she hits him a third time.
All right,
I want to knock him out. She hits him till he's knocked out.
Okay. I'll say that you do. So there went any possible meeting the Neo-Anarchist leader of the cell.
I'm so sorry.
Glad we came back.
I couldn't control it. I can't believe you said that.
I know, right? I was like, how can I piss you off?
I couldn't stop myself.
I don't blame you. And with that ends Join the Anarchy for tonight.
Good job.
That was a badass run. Oh man. We got all that backstory, we got a fun action thing. I got my first edge roll to see if you die. That's great. That's great.
Oh.
How'd you like it?
I thought Thumper was gonna die rounding up puppies. and I'm glad he didn't. And now he has one. That was great. I mean, I always love watching you guys.
Yeah. Do you like the system?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like the thing that draws me to role playing is the role playing. Like I'm like, I'll just be my character and let the GM tell me when I screw up a rule. Which is also like why, you know, in Crit Squad most of us always almost die. Because that's like the standard. It's like, no, like, but I would do this. I know it's a bad idea, but I would do it.
Yep.
It makes sense to do it.
Yep.
No, that was really great, you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for having us as well. And also, I mean, come on, you're like, and plus you guys are like responsible for, you know, spinning off the Astral chunks into like their own thing and into your podcast, onto Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's gonna keep happening too. Like all sorts of little things here and there that happen. I think as we interact more with the community and stuff, like I want to keep throwing in like weird things, you know, to make the world feel bigger for everyone.
Yeah,
I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what else comes up. But in the meantime, before we go, we promised you a raffle, and a raffle we shall give. So the winner earns $15 on Drive-Thru RPG. Holding up my laptop because this is like super professional.
Oh yeah.
It's like a screen capture.
It's like a screen capture. So the winner is, from your suggestions, Mr. Jackson 035 for Van Shoden.
Yay!
Congratulations.
It's a good name.
Van Shoden.
It's a great name. So
Thumper Van Shoden.
Thumper Van Shoden.
Rolls off the tongue.
Right. And then Eunice Van Shoden. Anyway, so congratulations to Mr. Jackson. Go ahead and message me over Twitch, and I'll give you all the details you need to claim your prize. 15, not 50. I'm not made of that much money. I can only spare so much to get you guys here, and thank you so much for all the amazing suggestions. You guys are what makes the stories go. So, well, with that, I think we're going to call it a good night. See everybody next on the 15th of May, where this time we'll actually have Jules from Seize the GM.
Awesome.
All right. Have a good night.
All right,
Take
it easy,
care.
guys. Thanks a lot.
Night.